You're mute, Sage. You're mute.
Sorry. So if you haven't viewed this, this is going to be a spoiler discussion. So please, you have been warned right
like
now.
Spoiler button where
Wait, what do you mean by spoiler? But basically, just warning everyone that Deadpool and Wolverine, this is a spoiler discussion. We are spoiling everything. So this is your last thing. If you haven't seen this film, please don't watch it. If you don't mind it being spoiled for you, it's fine. You can watch it. Don't mind it being spoiled for you. So look, I'm just giving my raw thoughts here. So let me just get this marker right here. Hold up. I'm just going to give my full raw thoughts here. And I'm going to just expand upon what I just said. So remember, guys, this is all spoilers. This film is about the cameos. Let's be real. This film is about the cameos. This is a fan film. It's not supposed to be a good film. This is not supposed to be a good film. This is about the cameos. So, and in terms of cameos and enjoyments, it's bloody amazing. Like, it's flipping amazing in terms of the cameos. But apart from that, I'm sorry, I expected more from this film because this was a film that was supposed to pretty much change how we view the MCU, how we view Marvel and everything. So that's what I thought this was. But let's keep it real. If not for the cameos and some cool action scenes, this film is a semi-brick. This film is a borderline semi-brick. So this, like, let's be real. The best part of this film was Blade. Seeing Blade was the best part of this film.
It was cool.
No, that's the best part of the film. So Samasi, so your thoughts on the film? Did you like it? Did you like the cameos? Talk to me. And we're going to keep it a stack.
The cameos, but the overall structure, it was a bit messy, I think. The overall structure was a bit messy. And it was missing the emotional link. The emotional link part was missing. I like the cameos. I like Chris Evans being back as Johnny.
But that's Human Torch, though. Come on, no one really cares about Human Torch, but you know.
But I like the montage after the movie for the Fox Marvel movies. I like that. But overall, a bit missed. It was good, not great. I like Deadpool 1 and 2 more because I think they had. I think there was missing a vision what the movie was on about, a central point.
No, but you know what I think? I think this was about the cameos. Like, let's be real. The story was not the most important part of this film. Like, for me, I thought that after this film, like, oh, geez, like the way that we view the MCU would change. But I think this is more of like a love letter to the fans, which is what it was.
It was the producer is a love letters to the X-Men Fox films. That's why the montage after the movie, and I think Hugh Jackman should have never. HH. It was such an emotional and good ending with the movie Wolverine and him dying, on him coming back.
Wait, hold on, Sebastian, we'll get it. Sebastian, no, we'll get there. That's a separate topic. We'll get there. So
overall, it was a good two-man movie for me, and I don't know, Marvel. Now Marvel has to win me back, okay?
Oh no, we'll be there. Okay, so wait, hold on, Sebastian, hold on. So basically, so shout out to the streets. So RDS, your thoughts on the film? RDS.
Sorry, 1 second. I think maybe I have more of a nuanced take to this because I think that I didn't expect this to be some sort of, I don't know where the whole this was going to save or change MC thing came from.
That was. Remember when we had those leaks coming out and we saw like the Fox logo was in the dark?
Again,
the feeling was, Deadpool is going to come and just reshape the whole thing.
This is what I'm saying. So it was the leak. So this is the problem. This is why I avoided a lot of stuff beforehand. Is that what happened? What I noticed was that it was a lot of leaks and things. Not a lot of leaks that are coming out, and then the online, Twitter space, etc., created this idea that this movie was going to somehow be this, because of all the references, it was going to somehow be this masterclass that was going to set the MCU light in a different sort of thing. And obviously it's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman sort of come back, especially when Hugh Jackman came back. You know, but to be honest, I always kind of saw this as someone who's watched the two Deadpool movies and have read Deadpool comics. so in my mind, I was always going to be like, this was always going to be a random ass movie because that is basically how. Like when I watched this movie, I was like, I felt like I was reading a Deadpool comic because a Deadpool comic is just like so. There's no kind of if anyone's ever read a Deadpool comic, even the stories a lot of time don't make sense. With a few exceptions, when he's on a crossover with maybe the Avengers or the X-Men, etc. Then okay, fine, he has a place in that. The actual comic books themselves, if you read them from start to finish, you're like, this is completely random. This is stupid. It is but this is what it is.
But then my thing though is that's why it's called an adaptation. So obviously there are certain things you should take from the comic, but not everything. So again, for people who've read the Deadpool comics, oh yeah, that's like a Deadpool comic, but I think that's for a film. You can't just make it identical to the comics. That's okay. Let's take this crazy character that has a really cool personality, but let's actually put a proper story with a proper narrative upon it. Because if it's just random, then it's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, but the problem is that then that you're right and half right at the same time, because if you do that, then you effectively change the character. So Deadpool is one of those few examples where I would agree with you for most characters, but Deadpool is a different. It's like like a Bugs Bunny or like a sort of it's a character that like is designed to be out of all the characters in the MCU, someone who's supposed to crack the fourth wall jokes. It's supposed to be it's hence why you use this type of character. I mean, you can't with what was in this movie when they're talking about Marvel Jesus and saving Disney and all these different sort of things. You're not going to be able to do that with Captain America, Iron Man, etc.
No. But my argument is that look at Deadpool 1. Deadpool 1 had all that made crazy, break the fourth wall, but there was still a strong narrative and a strong story. So you felt there was actually a story. Yeah. This was just like Ryan Reynolds, do whatever the heck he wants.
I mean, it's a strong story, but to be honest, I don't think there was anything particularly like I like Deadpool 1, but like it's still. By strong story, it's still confined to the same. Like there wasn't anything particularly revolutionary about it. It was just
no. But it had a story. It had a beginning, middle, and an end. It had a resolution. This didn't have a story.
No, there was a story to this. There was a story to this movie. But it's just that, as you said, that there was a much more of a focus. As we said, there was much more.
It was not great executed, I thought.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think the story was well executed, but I guess what I'm saying is that I don't necessarily think that is something that is to be expected from, I guess, the concept of Deadpool. And given that it's clear to me that what they want to do with this movie was, as you already said, I think this was a swan song to the Fox movies, and that were done, and all the cameras we'll get into it as well. It was to take the mick, obviously, out of Marvel and DC and everything. And ultimately, if we're being honest, it was a means or a way to try and wing back, because they make a couple of references to the fact that the MCU is not doing particularly well so far.
Oh yeah.
So
it's a mess.
They wanted to do something. I was like, okay, let's try and do something that, at the very least, we're going to put fan views or fan opinion or fan what's it called again? Fan appreciation, whatever. And we're going to put that above everything else. And that's why, like, regardless of what of the actual quality of this movie is going to make a lot of money.
Oh, for sure. Oh no, it's going to make crazy amounts.
And
it already has. Yeah.
Okay, so Adrian, your thoughts on the film?
I thought it was a good film. I don't think it's as bad as you said it is. To be honest, I think it's better than the second one.
No, I didn't even bother watching the second one, so I
second one was terrible.
Second one wasn't good.
I think I compare it to No Way Home, but I feel like this has a better story to it and can stand alone in its own film more than No Way Home can.
I disagree. No, for me, I think that like No Way Home, this is exactly like No Way Home, and my issues with No Way Home are the exact issues with this. But I feel that as trash as No Way Home is, there was still a point to it. Like, when all those other Spider-Men were coming through, they were trying to come together to do something, and he saw the resolution. So there was still a narrative around it. This was like Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, do whatever the heck you want.
Yes.
But I feel like the cameos in No Way Home had more emphasis on the story than it did for Deadpool. I think Deadpool, if you remove the cameos, can stand alone as a film better than No Way Home does. But if you remove the cameos off No Way Home, there's really nothing else. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree with Adrian in the sense that like it would be, but I think that's more to the fact that to be honest, I think Tom Holland has been a brick as a Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, his brick is a brick.
He's not the greatest actor. Let's face it. He's
No,
not.
so
because I think like the
Zendaya,
thing with the No Way Home was that
He's the
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire took over the entire film. Like so guys were going there to see those two characters, you know.
Whereas with Deadpool, to be honest, the movie was carried by the chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.
Oh no, yeah, like they were the greatest growth.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, let me quickly take the doors, and I want to get into the cameos. Actually, okay, so before I do that, Belgian Heskey, thoughts on the film? Belgian Heskey.
Is he there?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Hey, Samasi, why go to the extreme? Belgian Heskey.
It was all right. It was okay. I mean, obviously everyone here's seen the film, yeah? So,
Yes.
I mean, the helmet was okay. I think they could have done a little bit better. Overall, the film felt a bit like do you know the Ant-Man Quantumania? They went to somewhere and it was
This was such a
interesting.
bad movie, man. I
Bro,
can't.
I'll be with you. Quantumania was trash, but I think Quantumania was better than this. Quantumania was trash.
I mean, Deadpool. Do you know what? I'm getting tired of the jokes at times. To be honest, sometimes I think some of the jokes are a bit repetitive. All these butt jokes and stuff. It's I mean.
No,
Hugh
but
Jackman
because
was okay.
see, here's my thing. Because comedy is subjective. I don't find Ryan Reynolds funny, and if people find it funny, that's cool. But imagine if you're a guy who doesn't find him funny, then you're screwed. Because this film is you have to find it funny. Because if you don't find Ryan Reynolds funny, it is very hard to watch this film.
I mean, the dark humor parts. That's interesting. It's funny because it's not. It seems like he's not an actual hero. He's more of an anti-hero.
Yeah.
But I don't find Deadpool that interesting. I mean, the costume.
Did you like Deadpool 1?
It was okay. To be fair, when it came out the first time, it was something new and something fresh. But I don't think we've progressed much, to be honest with you. I would say I'd give this like maybe a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
But I mean, it was just. I think it was more the fact that we saw Wolverine in a costume, the closest thing we've seen to an X-Men costume in any sort of.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, no. Hold on, no. We'll get there. So look, let me quickly do some dubs and let's get to the camera. Shout out to Kamal. This Deadpool movie had the best MCU intro. Now, the best part of this film, apart from the cameos, was that dance routine. That was funny. See, that was the only point where I actually did laugh. Like that dancing to NSYNC, that was funny. So yeah, I'll give you that.
Yes.
Shout out to Brian. Every MC movie formula starts with the action, characters waste time in the middle part in an unknown area. Remember the villain fights in the end. Oh no, look for me. Let me be real. I feel that Deadpool is one of the less formulaic MC films. Like that's what I'll give it. As much as I don't like it, is not formulaic. It is very much more original than all the other stuff. But
what I would say is I would much rather have liked that Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. If they're going to do it should have been like this.
Yes.
Doctor Strange Multiverse should have at least been like this movie. Even if you can say the movie was a brick, at least the way they handled the whole multiverse thing, it made at least more sense and you were more engaged by it here than Doctor Strange, which was just kind of like, I don't understand what was the point of basically anything that happened. Like that was a terrible...
No, it was a brick. It was a brick. It's okay. So let's look at the cameos. So anyone can jump in. What was the best cameo?
Blade.
You know it.
No, it's Blade. It's Blade.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody have any inkling Blade was going to be there?
No.
Bro, I had zero ink. But my thing is, how did they keep it secret?
I don't know. I don't know.
In the Agent Inset, that shocked me, bro.
I was like, if they, because when he says especially like there's only one blade, I was like, if somehow the only way I'm gonna forgive Disney, if somehow bring it back,
but you know what I think they may do? They might have two blades. They might have, because with the whole multiverse thing, they may just have two blades, because that would be a slap in the face to Mahershala Ali. That would be a slap in the face.
I thought he left the project. I thought Michelle left the project.
No, he's still there. No, the directors have left the project, but he's still there.
Right. It looks like Wesley Snipes can still do a blade. He can still carry a film.
No, bro, the guy is an actual martial artist. Like, when you're an actual martial artist, you're always training. You never stop training. So the guy is a proper black belt martial artist. So give him a few months, the guy can easily do the action, bro. Yeah. So, no, bro, that's thing I did. See, when Elektra came through, I was like, okay, Elektra, pretty cool and everything. Like, when Gambit came, I was like, see, Gambit was like, oh, yeah, that's okay, that's interesting.
I like the powers. I like the way they use to be fair, because there was a rumor Channing Tatum with Gambit. I always thought that was going to be garbage anyway. But I would at least give them respect that, like, although the suit was a bit iffy, I like the way they manifest the powers. And to be fair, he did kind of put on the Cajun accent thing.
No, it's better than that Taylor Kitsch to do. But my thing though is that like Oh no, it's probably. I think the suit. He looked too tight, bro. It looked like if he was actually like uncomfortable wearing the suit. That was my issue. Yeah, it's like no, but no, like that Blade was like I was like, but I wish they gave Blade like his long coats. Like I didn't like the costume they gave him. I just wish they gave him like his long black trench coat, But they just wanted this to become accurate.
I didn't understand why they all died, why they all killed them. So I didn't.
No, thank you.
I was confused.
Did they all die?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they made a final stand, and then remember at the end of the movie, he's like, "I've got some friends. I want them to be able to go." So in my mind, what I think happened is that like because they were still fighting, I think he probably sent them back. He agreed with.
But remember though, the only Deadpool and Wolverine were the only guys who went through that multiverse thing, and that's like monster thing was like coming through.
Yeah.
So I was like.
Yeah, but the things we don't know. But that. So then, how did X-23 and the other? Who's the other one that was in that universe? They survived.
Yeah.
So they
did they?
Yeah, X-23 was in the last bit.
Oh, so the X-23 was fighting in the thing as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So because Ryan Reynolds says, or Douglas says, like, I need to the TV. I need you to do me a favor. Can you go back and do? And for the friends and stuff, in my mind, it's like he was referencing the people that fought for him because they wanted to kind of have his. So I think what probably happened is they went back to their previous universe, and I think they did that because they're thinking because if you look at like Secret Wars and stuff like that, they are going to bring these guys back. They're going to
obviously they have to. It will be dumb killing them off. It will be stupid.
They're bringing these guys back for sequels. There's going to be Secret Wars is going to basically be a massive cameo. Extravaganza.
So do you now? My thing is, I feel Jennifer Garner just did this as a one-off. You see, here's my thing: the most shocking cameo was, of course, Blade, but the person I was most surprised actually agreed to do it was Jennifer Garner. Bro, she hasn't been in anything related to an action super outfit since 2004. So I'm shocked that she agreed to actually do this. So that's when I'm shocked. But I don't think she's going to carry on doing this.
She did the action movie. But
did she?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, but she's not really been in at least the superhero movie era. So, do you believe that they're actually gonna keep these characters in future MCU films?
I think Blade is the most likely from them.
Yeah, Blade looked like he was.
But that would be. So imagine if we see Snipes in like a Secret Wars before the Blade film. That would be messed up.
Yeah,
I'm ready for another Blade. Like that just looks the most interesting thing, to be honest. I would take that after X-Men. I would take
wait. Snipes Blade or the Mahershala Ali Blade?
Snipes Blade. I mean,
Snipes Blade.
Snipes Blade. It's Wesley Snipes.
I actually feel bad for Mahershala Ali because when like the whole world sees this, everyone is going to be like, "All right, bring back Snipes."
Yeah, this is old school action star, in a film. Like this is what's missing from film. Instead of this like formulaic, kind of just people not really. They try to create like a three-dimensional personality to themselves. You just want stupid action movie stars.
Whoa,
Like,
guys, I can't believe this. So someone
What?
in the chat just asked how old is Snipes. He's 61.
61, yeah. 61.
That is
he's
wow.
Yeah, he looks very good for 61. Very, very good for 61.
Wow. What's it? Black
They
don't crack,
just-
man.
Yeah, very
You
good.
know, they can do an old man Blade movie.
Oh,
with
yeah.
him.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, he actually looked cool. You see, here's my thing.
Give
Which is
him,
why.
give him like Wolverine, the last movie.
Yeah.
The last
Oh no, no, no,
movie.
no. Basically, you can I
No,
think
it's a
that.
great movie.
So see, put it this way, because basically this is like a round circle moment because so Blade Trinity, what they did was they tried to screw over Snipes because what they wanted to do is what's Justin Timberlake's wife again?
Jessica Biel.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah. So basically, they want to make Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds like the one inspiration was given like their own franchise, so they screwed over Blade. So people thought that there was now a beef between Ryan Reynolds and Snipes based off what they did in Blade
He
Trinity.
was in his film. I totally forgot he
He
was
was
in
also-
Blade.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
that is how I started hating Reynolds. Because of what he did in that film, that's why I had so much anger because I blamed him and Jessica Biel for ruining thing and that David Goyer.
So we know it was obviously Ryan Reynolds is the one that actually messaged.
That's what's it. Because he was on the message Snipes and said, "Yo," and it was like a round circle moment. So really, so I think because if you're Snipes, because
and they mentioned that in the movie, they alluded to. They're like, they say something about like working together or something like that in the thing.
yeah. Like I still hate you or something like that. Yeah, the reference, yeah. No. See, my thing though is that like I think which is what Samasi is saying. You can easily do like an old man Blade. Like
Do
he's
it.
old,
Marvel,
grizzly, and everything, and also just change his look. Maybe he's now bald, grey hair, long coats. He can easily do it
Yeah,
because
we need
I think
all the
that's
superheroes. We need just to keep things interesting.
We
You can't
keep
have
it-
them all around the same age. You're trying to get people who are like 20, so you can have them in 10 different films.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we
yeah.
need people that are like veterans, and people have grown up with them. People go to watch these films with these
Also-
action stars.
Also, to be honest, the vampire, like one of the things is that there's been some resurgence, some of the genres that are kind of been pushed away because the kind of vampire genre was overused quite a bit in the early 2000 mids, but it's completely disappeared. So I think there is almost like a gap, an avenue to actually bring back, like much like the sort of buddy cop era with Bad Boys for Life. That's people sort of bringing that back a little bit. Buddy cops. I think there's potential for like for vampires again, you know. So like a proper vampire.
Oh, no, I think which is what like, but what I find so weird is that why has it taken so long to make? Do you know that they announced this film like 4 or 5 years ago?
AJ, it's a production hell, AJ.
There seems to be
But my thing, but
Mess.
I say that you can't come up with a story
AJ,
for a
let's-
vampire hunter who.
Let's be real. There seems to be some issue with black male leads in MCU right now. Let's be keep a stack like because I no. Let me cook. Let me
Hold on. Are you saying that Captain America, Brave and Bold? I saying that film is going to be cooked.
let me cook. Let's keep this.
Okay.
Do you know how many reshoots?
Let me-
Wait, hold on. Artist. Go for it. Artist.
Massive because like let's be real. Like you have the MCU had they actually had a plan with the likes of Black Panther and even a Kang the Conqueror. They had plans. They had concrete plans. We're going to talk about something later regarding a certain person coming back.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they had to come with Black plans rather than obviously what happened to Chadwick Boseman was tragic.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, like Black Panther is a Marvel character. They could have recast him. They didn't. And they put themselves put that way.
Damn,
Kang, same thing. Although obviously it was his fault, Jonathan Majors, whatever. But if you had a plan regarding Kang and what he was going to do, you can recast the guy. That was your plan. But instead, for both of those characters, rather than actually recast them and keep your plan and keep your structure, you decide to basically try and change or alter the films and the storyline, etc.
Okay. Here's one quick pushback. See, for Black Panther, it's a bit more complex. I feel that Ryan Coogler was like, I'm not making a Black Panther film, it's being recast. So you now have a choice. Either you say, Ryan Coogler, we respect your wishes based on how close we are to Chadwick, but we need to bring another director to recast, or respect his wishes. So it's a tough one because this is literally one of the best directors right now. But seriously, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Recast.
Yeah,
You have to recast because I'm sorry, like.
Ryan Coogler.
Yes, it's better what happens, but I'm sorry. Black Panther is still a major character, and I'm sorry, you can't make Shuri Black Panther.
Yeah,
So of
Ryan
course you have to recast it.
Coogler is probably. Sorry, go on.
Black Panther has a son. HH, he has a son, Black Panther. Just say he comes from the future and use him as a Black Panther. Let's face it.
No, I think that's probably the idea for the third film. Like, it's pretty much going to be his
Because
son who
it-
takes the mantle.
I think they should.
And also, guys, let's be real as well. Let's be real as well.
Let's face it.
Falcon ain't no
He's
cap,
not the
bro.
leader.
Falcon is not my cap. That hashtag not my cap.
No, at least I'm looking forward.
Honest, call me self-hating all you want. That man ain't Captain America, bro.
I'm looking forward to the movie because
They all planned Black Panther to be the leader of the next Marvels. But
Oh yeah, I know. So, wait. Hold on, artist, what are you saying?
Yeah, no. So like, it's like I obviously agree with the massive. The point I'm trying to make is that, like, if you have, and one reason why the MCU is a bit of a mess right now is that, like, if you have plans for certain things, you should execute the plan. Don't make these rechanges, which basically messes things up. If your plan was that Black Panther was going to lead the Avengers or do X, Y, and Z, then you do that. Ryan Coogler does not own the Black Panther character. I respect his figure in front of him. He doesn't own the character. You recast the guy. You don't make it complicated. You don't have a Shuri sort of, although I have no issue with Shuri as a character. And same thing with Kang, even more on the bigger scale, because you made him the big bad. But of course, with what happened with Jonathan Majors, you've now basically axed Kang Dynasty, but you've built up a lot of half of this whole phase 4, whatever we're in, to build up to Kang, only to cancel the whole thing, throw it all away. And so now we'll talk about, a certain person coming about later.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get. Okay, actually, wait, hold on, no, we'll get. So I want to talk about this. I want to come to Adrian and for this. So let's talk about Wolverine. Belgian Heskey, is this the last time that we're going to see this 7-foot tall BFG as Wolverine?
I'm praying we're not getting Henry Cavill as. Look, listen.
That looked trash. That was trash.
I personally like
that was trash.
Man of Steel. I like that film. I didn't like all the other films that came after that, but I like that film. Witcher, first two, I like that. He was even Mission Impossible. He was decent, but when I saw him in this, I was like, what is going on?
That was garbage.
I just listen. I understand with Hugh Jackman. Okay, he's tall. He's like Wolverine's supposed to be short, but it's reasonable. It's fine. Like nobody really cares much. But this guy's like 10 foot. He's super jacked. He's like he should be playing Colossus or someone else.
Yeah.
It just really stupid. And to be fair, Henry Cavill, his range, in my opinion, isn't that great.
Oh, it's poor. It's poor.
It's not that good. I don't know.
So do you think because they kept on making the joke in the film that you're going to keep playing this until you're 90, and my thing though is that guys, come on, bro. Because wait, have you guys seen this TV show? Have you seen this TV show called The Bear?
Yeah. I saw one episode. The chef.
Basically the lead actor in that should be the next Wolverine. That guy should be the next Wolverine. Because my thing is that, bro, this guy has been playing this BFG has been playing Wolverine since the year 2000.
Yeah, you need an unknown.
Crazy.
There's not much else out there, to be honest with you.
No, because but you can. Because remember, when he was hired, he was an unknown. Like nobody knew about him. In 2000, the guy was a complete unknown. So you could very easily hire an unknown.
There's other roles that he's done. Like for example, when he was in Prisoners, like it was just. Like this guy he's like a good actor. Like
he's a very good actor.
Film that he done as well. The was it The Prestige? Was that
Prestige? Yeah.
In quite a lot of films, and I think it's very hard to replace him. To be honest with you,
why? Wait. Why is it hard to replace him? Why?
I mean, he's been doing the role a lot longer than someone else will get onto.
Yeah.
So it's
So,
hard.
so,
to,
so, so you're saying all because he's been doing it for a long time, we can't replace this freaking dude. So,
hard to see someone else do
basically,
it.
we're going to be watching him as he's in a wheelchair playing Wolverine. Is that what we're going to do?
Listen, if you need to give him some, what's it called, TRT or whatever it is, just like
Oh, he's taking Pete Peds, man. Come on,
Of course he
at
is,
least
bro.
one
Of course
X-Men,
he is.
one MCU X-Men film, one MCU X film with this guy.
No.
No,
No.
We
No,
have
no. Once we're now in the MCU, we are rebooting the entire team. We're rebooting the entire effing team, bro. No, you see, that's what those pricks were. See, I swear to you, if these guys insert this guy into New X-Men, then I'm done. Because obviously we'll get there to our other topic. I'm out of MCU. I'm out. The only thing that'll bring me back is X-Men. A really good X-Men. If they don't cast, if this bomb is Wolverine again for a rebooted X-Men, I'm out. I'm done. Okay, so hold on. Let me come to so Adrian. Do you think Hugh Jackman will still continue being X-Men in future films?
I genuinely think they're going to recast all of the X-Men pretty soon. I don't think that he's going to be like the forefront of the. I think they just leaned into it because of this is a new age of the MCU and superhero movies, so they wanted to. Through the for a transition period, people like him. You saw Charles Xavier in the Scarlet Witch movie, Doctor Strange. I genuinely think they're gonna fully reboot all of these guys, and that's why I genuinely think they're not gonna keep Blade, Wesley Snipes Blade. I think they're gonna recast all of them pretty soon, because if they were, the reason I think that is because they rebooted before as well, so it makes sense that. Because they recasted Fantastic Four to do the same for the other Fox properties such as X-Men and that. So I think they're going to recast. But I've never accepted Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I've never accepted that.
Oh, no. Me neither. Never. And I never have. Never. Because especially when you watch X-Men 97, you're like, oh yeah, this is what Wolverine is supposed to be. This is what it's supposed to be. So what's it called? Artists. Hugh Jackman, are you for Hugh Jackman to carry on the role until he's
to be fair,
years old?
they kind of made a funny thing where they showed comic book accurate Wolverine in one of the things, and like it did look ridiculous. Let's be honest.
No, see, here's the thing.
Ridiculous,
First, for a few
ridiculous.
seconds, I'm about to say, okay. After was okay, now this looks stupid.
Yeah, it
looks stupid. It looks stupid.
Any idea that people want a comic book accurate Wolverine in terms of hype, that's not going to happen.
No.
But I do agree that they need to recast the guy but the thing is. The problem is right now is that I don't really know, and again, we're going to probably talk about a certain person coming back later, but I don't know what the direction Disney on. And I think that maybe because the MCU seems to be flailing, whether Disney seems to be now.
But so let's say this, because I think this film is going to do very well. So let's say, for example, this film makes $1 billion. Will Hugh Jackman carry on being Wolverine? Do you think they'll?
Well, this is what I'm saying. So my point is that like. I don't know what the Disney and MCU's direction is going to be, but looking at the sales of this movie, and at the end of the day, it's all about making money.
Yeah,
they're
that's true.
thinking, okay, like maybe we should go. We spent the last couple of years trying to get new talent, trying to do all these spin-offs, She-Hulk, Catwoman, all the rest of it, and it's not working. At the end, and here we've got two established one-on characters that people like, have got fan bases, and we made a lot of money. So if you're Disney, you're probably thinking. Right. Okay. And maybe we should now rely on really fully lean into the whole nostalgia, old actors type of territory. Hence why you've got a certain person coming back. They might bring him back. They might even do like a Blade 4 follow-up of Wesley Snipes because they want to fully lean into these things because they feel like that's what fans want, rather than trying another experiment with some sort of unknown character. X-Men 97. I love X-Men 97. It's great, but it's still again the idea that it's like I feel like Disney seems to be kind of realizing that we've been sucking for a while, we've acknowledged it, and it seems that the only thing that we can rely on is basically to lean back into nostalgia and not really take any real big risks anymore. Even Falcon and the new Captain America 4 movie,
Brave and Bold.
Yeah, Brave and Bold. There's still an element of like, we're leaning let's look at Russell Brothers. Remember Winter Soldier, obviously the House and Falls. We're leaning into these things that like are safe rather than taking any kind of real major risks. And I think that's what this Marvel is. So what I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if they at the very least bring back Hugh Jackman back. Maybe give him maybe give him a trilogy. Give him.
No, hell, no, God forbid, no, don't you dare, don't you dare. 3 films?
No, so picture this. I think I don't know whether you put X-Men 97 to start. Did anyone watch a TV X-Men series called X-Men Evolution?
Yes,
I watched.
I
Is that when Wolverine is the main guy and he's tall?
He's old and he's older. They're older.
Yeah.
So I think that potentially for the X-Men, I think they're probably going to go down the X-Men Evolution or X-Men Ultimate, but probably X-Men Evolution route, where you have an older Wolverine, an older Storm, and you have like younger Cyclops things and stuff like that, and Academy sort of thing, and that's the way that you actually introduce the X-Men in. So that might be where. So what I'm saying is that might be the direction they go for Wolverine, where he's much more of a mentor leader role than which is what he was in X-Men Evolution, than in the X-Men 97 series when he was much more of a foot soldier, basically. So
do you not think that they're gonna? Do you not think that they're gonna use? Okay. Do you not think that they're gonna turn that X-Men 97 into live action?
No.
Like they're gonna keep it as a cartoon.
And they should, to be honest, because I want that.
Because it's separate, and it's probably going to win an Emmy, because they said it has a good chance of winning an Emmy, and if it does, it will just be okay. And I like it because it's separate. It's separate. Mm-hmm. It's different. It's not the same as this other things, man. So I like that whole aspect.
In that TV series is so good.
Oh no, amazing, man. So
I can't say Magneto's costume was a bit. No. But you know what? It's 90s tax. Because if you grew up with the cartoon, that's a very 90s style. So it was right for the 90s. Okay, let me now. So I want to just go around the room of predictions there. So my question is, how much do you think this is going to make? My prediction: this is making $1 billion. This is making $1 billion.
No.
Because I'll tell you why. There's nothing to watch. People are starving for MCU stuff. Hugh Jackman and the popularity of Wolverine, the popularity of Reynolds, the cameos. I feel that's going to be a snowball effect. And also, there's a key thing that there's nothing coming. Like the next big release is, what's the next big release?
Gladiator 2.
That's in November.
No, that's November.
So for the next month or so, this has a clean slate of no competition.
How much?
That's a week after Joker 2. So Joker 2 is on my birthday, and a week after my birthday, which when Joker 2 comes out, is Transformers.
Apparently that's good. Apparently Transformers 1 is good.
I'll believe it when I see it. I don't trust any other reviews.
It's Alien Romulus.
Look at that. 450. It's already on 450 mil.
I think the next
3 days.
Yeah, when is the Aliens movie coming out? That would be a big one. Aliens.
No, it won't be now. Like. Remember, it's okay.
So washed.
Let's say the thing about Alien.
The 15th.
The issue about Alien is it's horror. And it's going to go to particular horror movie fans. Yes, it's Alien. I know Alien is a big franchise. But when you look at the film and the way it's made, it will only appeal to real horror guys. I think this, even if it's R-rated, has a much bigger, wider appeal. And here's the key thing. Based on Wolverine, how they make him look with the whole thingy, the cameos, comic book fanboys going to watch this thing like 20 times.
But here's the problem.
So there are going to be people that will watch this film 20 times easily.
The problem is, if this film does really well, they might start putting Deadpool in a lot more things.
No, not necessarily. Here's my belief. If this does really well, I feel that you're going to get more R-rated MCU stuff. Because what the scholar was like, oh my gosh, R-rated guy, it doesn't really sell and it's bad for the brand. But if this does well and if this makes a bill, they'll be like, see, now if this does well, you've got to go full on with now Blade. Because maybe the issue for Blade, I don't know, but maybe the issue for Blade is that how do we make an ultra-violent vampire film under the Disney guys? We don't know. But if this now does well, and this was super, like, bro, this was ridiculously violent. So trust me, like Blade can't be more violent than the stuff that we saw here.
I do feel Ryan Reynolds will say that, okay, I want to make another film, make more money. I don't think it's going to be like, okay, cool, I'm done.
Oh no. Come on. Look, if this makes a bill, they're making it Deadpool. No, here's my thing. Do you know what I think they're going to do? I think because I heard a review. Because it's all money. If this makes a bill, this is not going to be a team up. There's going to be like Deadpool and Wolverine 2.
Oh man.
Oh no.
100%. 100%.
AJ, if you saw in the movie and they hinted at it, like I don't think they'll do Wolverine 2. What they might do is they'll clearly do Wolverine versus Hulk. Because they saw the movie, they're gonna because Wolverine versus
no. So Addis, see, you're putting on your logic hat, so now put on your business hat. Put on your business hat. If this makes $1 billion, are you telling me that people will say, no, let's do it again, Deadpool and Wolverine? Because in their mind, they'll be like, oh, this made $1 billion because of Deadpool and Wolverine's popularity, and everyone is saying that, everyone agrees that their chemistry was good and everything. They're gonna double down.
No, one thing they'll keep Hugh Jackman back as they did for this, and they'll do a Wolverine versus because Wolverine versus Hulk. That's what people say, like especially with
let's say if forget about you being coming. If you're a business person, would you put money in Wolverine versus Hulk or a Deadpool and Wolverine 2?
No, you don't understand each bro. Have you watched? Did you watch the animation, the Wolverine versus Hulk animation?
Oh no, I didn't. I mean, I saw clips, but I didn't really see. I saw clips like online.
Deadpool was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Admit that all three of them will be there. Deadpool
exactly.
was
there. But Gatlock, for marketing purposes, it makes more sense to be like, hey, Deadpool and Wolverine 2. Oh, and Hulk is there as well. But if this makes $1 billion, the guys at Disney will be like, no, let's keep the name Deadpool and Wolverine because if that name made $1 billion, it's like brand recognition. Let us keep that and they will double down. 100% they will. Like, I'll be shocked if this makes $1 billion and they don't double down and now say, what's up? So, okay, so Gatlock, how much money do you think it will make, this film? From what you've seen?
I've not watched it yet.
Gatlock, do you know the title says Deadpool and Wolverine spoiler movie reaction?
Hold on. Let me explain myself. I'm so done with the MCU. I don't care about spoilers, man. Okay, the only reason why I'm going to go and watch this movie is because I haven't been to UK for a while, so I'm going to go and watch it with my friend. That's it. Just going to do something together and we'll just choose this movie to go and watch.
Okay, so you don't mind it being spoiled for you?
I don't care, man.
But here's the thing. If it spoils for you, there's no point in watching this film. The whole point of the film is to be surprised. Because if you know everything, I'm like, that is the main point of the, because now people agree it's not a great film. The whole point of the film is like, whoa. It's the surprises.
To be honest,
I'm done with the MCU, I don't care.
Okay, so why? Actually, no, we'll probably get there in the next episode. So what's it called? Hesky, what are you saying, Hesky?
I was looking at spoilers before I watched the film. I was like, I wasn't really too keen on watching it. So I saw the spoilers. I was like, okay, this is that. Okay, let me have a go. Let me watch it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, so Samasi, how much money did you think it was going to make? Samasi, how much money do you think it will make?
It's 800 to 900, but it's not breaking the $1 billion.
They said it's on 450 now, though.
It's making $1 billion. It's making $1 billion.
It's not.
Bro, Claire. Claire. You see, if that bomb-ass Inside Out 2 can make $1 billion, surely this can. Wait, hold on. Who the hell is watching that bomb-ass film?
Bro, that film is good. Wait.
You want me to sit down and watch a film about a girl's emotions? Are you sick?
It's good. It's good.
Samasi, you want me to sit down and watch a film about the emotions inside a teenage girl? Are you sick?
I watched it with my nieces. It was great.
I'm not watching it. So I didn't watch it inside. No. If you like it's cool. I ain't watching Inside Out for free.
Okay,
for money. I'm not watching it. Okay, let's now deal with it.
Did it deal with the Inside Out? Does it?
Gatlock don't.
Does it have to do with?
Okay, so guys, let's deal with this right now. So let me ask everyone's thoughts.
Now, this is what I came here for.
There we go. Who is happy with Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom?
HH. No. I'm protesting. I'm beyond HH. You know, You're a
Do,
X-Men
do you know how
fan.
dumb this is?
Agent, you're a fan from
Listen,
X-Men.
I said
I'm a
I
fan
said
from Fantastic
Jose
Four.
Mourinho would have made a better Doctor Doom.
Bro, do you know the cartoons I've
HH,
watched
can I talk
when I was
on
younger?
Wait, hold on, Samasi. I'll come to you,
Yeah.
Samasi.
HH? You know you're a big X-Men fan. I am too. But my second favorite comic books is Fantastic Four. HH. I'm so beyond pissed. This cheap or trick with variants. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
And now they bring up a sick. How old is Robert Downey? 60? In the 60s? In his
He's like in
50s?
his late
He's in his
50s.
60s.
Nearly
No. The age isn't the whole thing. It's
HH.
stupid. It's so
a cheap
stupid.
I think
trick.
it could be cool though,
It's a
HH.
cheap trick.
No, not totally. It's
And
stupid.
Doctor
Wait, let me
Doom
let
deserves
me
an
explain myself.
actor on his own. It's a great character. It's one of the great Marvel villains, and I'm beyond pissed. HH, Marvel is losing me so much. If they were screwing me with Fantastic Four, if it's a bad movie, I'm done. If they screw me with Fantastic Four, I'm done with it. I'm
I
so
don't think
beyond.
it's gonna be bad.
Okay, so wait, hold on, Antonio.
You couldn't cast a great actor for that role. You couldn't cast a great actor.
Mads
for that.
Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen is Doom.
He should have.
HH, he was
Cillian
horrible
Murphy.
as a villain in Marvel. What are you talking about?
HH,
Mads Mikkelsen was
Because the
Who's
film
the
was
guy-
trash.
Bro,
Wait, hold
who's
on,
the guy who
Antonio.
played
Have you seen?
Jamie
Wait, hold on.
Lannister?
Wait, hold on, real quick. Antonio, have you seen Casino Royale? Have you seen the Hannibal
he's a great actor.
series?
HH, he's a great
HH,
actor, but because he
HH.
was already like
Look at that.
there's such a
bullshit.
bad
HH.
stigma for him because he was already a horrible Marvel villain. I think I get why you guys are mad. Like I don't know what most of the panel thinks, but I get why people are mad they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. because when you look at Robert Downey Jr., you think of Iron Man. You think
Yes.
of Iron Man immediately.
He's not.
And I think the problem is like when you bring him as Doom, how are they going to do it? Is it going to be he is Victor Von Doom or is he Tony Stark variant that's Doom? I don't know. I would tend to believe
No.
that
He has
he's
to
going
be
to
a
be
variant.
a variant. I would tend to believe that he's going to be a variant, and I think here's what I'm going to say. This isn't a spoiler. They've already announced this. The Fantastic Four movie takes place in a different universe set in the 60s.
So yeah.
What I
I'm
would say
so
is
happy
if
with that.
hold on, let me finish. What I would say is if RDJ is going to be a variant of Tony Stark, right? You could do a cool story where maybe in this universe, right, Reed Richards is infinitely better than Tony Stark, which for the most part in the comics, it is true. Reed Richards is probably way smarter than Tony Stark, other than what Tony Stark's smart at, which is making suits. But even then, Reed Richards can hang in that department. So
But here's the thing. But
it's not Von Doom, and that's why there's a
Anthony,
problem.
here's the
I
issue.
see it. It's not the
Here's the
character.
issue. Do you see how this how this undercuts the ending of Endgame?
No, because if it only undercuts Endgame's ending, and this is what I'm going to say, I'm going to tie it to the Deadpool movie. Does Wolverine's performance in this movie undercut Logan? No, I think it even adds to it, and I think it makes it even better because that Logan that you saw is dead. If they bring back the Iron Man we saw from the sacred timeline, the timeline that we watched the MCU movies in, right? Then I would say, HH, you're 100% right. They're undercutting Tony Stark's death. But it's a variant that's evil. I don't think so. I think it actually would make it better. It would make his death even
this
better.
is the difference, Anthony. This is the difference. The difference is
it's just gimmicky.
It's like for Logan. If you look at from the first X-Men film onto Logan, there were highs and lows until you get to a really good film in Logan.
He was also never really Wolverine.
But the issue with Endgame was it was such an epic build-up from always to there that it was like wow, and that ending hits home. Even if it's a variant, even if it's not the same to Tony Stark, it's like you're bad. It's yet like.
But
let's bro. This is not. They did this not for storytelling.
No.
They did this because it's Downey Jr. He's famous. Get people excited again, and that's why it's cheap.
I think the problem is, I think the real problem is the Kang experiment failed. Not just because Jonathan Majors outside of the movies. I think people relatively didn't like Kang, even though I thought I liked Jonathan Majors as him.
No, because that's their fault. Why did you get him in? why did you put him in Ant-Man and get him
Yeah,
killed, beat up by Ant-Man?
HH.
So
It's like if Thanos showed up in like freaking the first Avengers and got killed. It's like, dude, that's the big villain of the main. That's who we're leading up to, and you basically show us
They
him
should have
getting eaten
done
up by ants. So I agree
like
with you, HH.
little
But
cameos where he's kicking ass and
yeah,
then he's going.
yeah.
but I think Doctor Doom's the right move. Like, he's a better villain than King. There's no way you can tell me he's not. The problem is
But I had no choice.
the,
I had
the
no
problem
choice
is
but to
casting
Doctor
Robert
Doom.
Downey Jr. because it's gonna be a little gimmicky.
Yeah,
However,
they messed up.
if they do it right, if they do it right, I didn't speak on the Deadpool movie, but I loved Hugh Jackman in the Deadpool movie. They did it right. I thought Wolverine was awesome. I know he's not the height, but come on, HH. That suit, the action, the way he was in the movie, that was awesome. If they do something like that with RDJ, but instead he's a villain, so it shows you how bad Tony Stark could be. That could be cool. I am a little skeptical
It's
because
gimmicky, man.
there's no in between. This is either going to be hot garbage or pure great.
Okay, so hold on. Let
No in between,
me go to artists. So artists, thoughts on Downey as Doctor Doom?
Yeah, I'm mixed about it. It's definitely a surprise. I understand how, because of the whole Kang, as I alluded to before about the Kang experiment, they kind of had to find a way to rejig the whole thing. And to be honest, there are not many other Marvel villains that you could kind of, because we all know, roughly speaking, after Secret Wars, Marvel are probably going to do like a soft reboot. So there are not that many villains that you could kind of bring in that have the scale of grandiose outside that are alternative to Kang, with the exception, like I said, Doctor Doom, plus or minus Galactus. That's kind of probably about it, to be honest. As far as the Robert Downey Jr. casting goes, like I said, I'm on the fence with it. It's like one of those concepts where we'll see what happens. I can see there are probably three ways, and I'm saying this based on maybe some comic book knowledge that they can take it. So there are three things I can think of. The first thing is, as you guys already alluded to, is the whole variant thing, that this is a Doctor Doom. The story takes place in because Fantastic Four, I think, takes place in an alternative retro universe, and you've got Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom, or there's a post-credit scene when he plays Doctor Doom sort of there. So he's based in that particular universe. And I think that's probably the most likely scenario they're going to sort of go down. How that relates to things great, I don't know. I suspect this will kind of be a Doom of, like, I think Doctor Doom Supreme or something like that, like a power-hungry multiversal problem, because that exists in the comics. So it's not going to be the traditional Victor Von Doom.
So basically, so if it was you would have recast Kang or go with the Doctor Doom route?
No, the point it's what I said is this: the point. If you have a plan, okay, stick to the plan. Like, you can do better marketing, you can type things in, but you can't just kind of rejig things halfway through and expect, because the risk that you're doing here is that you've not built anything up to this point, and people obviously will get confused and they'll get lost. As far as
and also a key thing as well is that Fantastic Four has to succeed now.
Exactly,
it has to succeed. So
100%.
Yeah,
no, but it has to succeed because they said that the Fantastic Four movie directly leads into the next Avengers movie. So
Yes.
So it has to succeed. So if that, and my issue with sort of big artists, and my thing though is that this is the third iteration. Because here's my thing before I come to artists.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone cares about Fantastic Four.
I
generally
disagree.
No one cares because see, what Kevin Feige is missing is that it's about X-Men. That is your real cookie. It's not Fantastic Four because you've only failed twice. So this is a huge risk. Wait, hold on, artists.
Let me just finish the point before I go to Cameo case. Just first thing to suggest, Frank, I agree to a certain extent with your take, but I think that's because unfortunately the reality is that there are people that care about Fantastic Four. But the unfortunate reality is that Fantastic Four, both on TV and movies, has not really had any real measure of success.
No.
Whether that's TV series, whether that's movies, it hasn't. The X-Men had X-Men, obviously, the early animated X-Men show, and which is why we're getting which is why you got X-Men 97, which was obviously popular. And obviously you had the Fox series and then some. So there was the foundation of X-Men. The Fantastic Four, there's not. I mean, let's not even talk about the prequel with what's his name, Michael B. Jordan,
and
that garbage, Doctor Who, and all the rest of You know,
I've never watched that.
it was
I never will.
No one has. No one
The
has.
movie was even spelled wrong. It was Fanstick 4.
yeah, stupid. So, but but at the end of the day, like just going back to how this will work, Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Doctor Doom. They either go down that alternative universe route, which is why I suspect they will, in order to tie it into our bigger Secret Wars, where I suspect it will be this version of Doctor Doom that's going to trigger this whole Secret Wars crisis, which is kind of what happens in the comics to a certain extent. The other thing they could do is they could almost do a kind of like a Goku Black type of situation from Dragon Ball, where this is actually a Doctor Doom from the not too distant future, for example, that comes back and and causes all manner of sorts of problems, mind change, all the rest of it. So there is that they could do. Or the unpopular option, is that you could have a situation where there is a kind of because I know there's one universe where Doctor Doom and Robert Downey Jr. they actually they switch minds. So actually Tony Stark is in the mind of, or the body.
Robert Downey Jr. and Victor Von Doom switch minds.
He's saying Iron Man. He means
Iron Man. Yeah. So they switch bodies basically, and so Victor Von Doom is in basically Robert Downey Jr.'s body and vice versa. But it's actually essentially what I'm saying is the persona of Doctor Doom is actually Robert Downey Jr. And I only say this example is that I think people are going to be thinking, oh, they see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and they think that that's the persona that's going to be Doctor Doom.
That's why they shouldn't have got it.
But they don't.
But hold on, real quick. You see, my thing that just responds to what guys are saying in the chat. I recognize how important Fantastic Four is and how it is Marvel's first family. But guys, let's keep it a stack. X-Men is 20 times more popular than Fantastic Four.
The X-Men are the greatest comic book team, in my opinion.
Yes, so my thing is that...
But you're comparing, like... it's like you're
No, hold on. See, this is what you have to
accept.
accept. You have to accept that X-Men is way more popular than Fantastic. It's not even up for a debate. No, but also as well, you've already failed twice. So for the general populace,
that
wasn't them, HH.
That was Fox.
No.
Didn't do
General
that.
people don't know the freaking difference.
But
for
HH,
general
they
people,
will,
once they see Fantastic Four film, they're like, wait,
but HH,
did this happen before already?
That Marvel logo on it, and they're gonna be like, okay, I'll give it a chance. HH, the
which one is the one with Chris Evans?
That's the first one. That's
2004.
the first one.
Yeah, that was
Those are better.
That's
than
the one I know.
Yeah, Fantastic Four, the villains are more interesting than the characters.
Wait, hold on. Gatlock. So, your thoughts on Downey Jr. as Doom?
There are many things that I'm afraid of about this casting. Okay, let's scenario one is a variant of Tony Stark.
horrible.
That's no.
Oh
Okay,
my God, no.
That's what it's gonna be.
So explain why that would be bad for you.
That'll be bad because we're not getting Von Doom. We're just getting
Tony Stark.
Iron Man Dark or something like that. We're just getting an evil Iron Man.
Yeah.
You can still get him in the future.
Okay, so hold on, Gatlo. So if it's not because it has to be that, how can't it be that then? If it's not a variant of Tony Stark. Wait, hold on, Gatlo.
And even if it's Von Doom differently, one, it makes no sense.
No.
And two, when I see, why are you casting a popular guy like Downey Jr.? Because I'm sorry, I don't really care who gets Von Doom because his face is going to be masked most of the movie.
This is what I'm saying, yeah. There's so I think
I don't want to be seeing RDJ's face because Von Doom's mask is always on.
That's that's the only thing that you could caveat the whole thing by is that, like, even though they've got RDJ to play in, at the end of the day, if they don't show his face, because no one knows Doctor Doom's face, so all of this could be irrelevant. If at the end of the day,
So basically, look, I think you're right because I was reading it and they said that in the film they already have their powers. So if they already have their powers, I think that Doctor Doom and everything's going to happen. So okay, fine. Why then? This is truly a cheap trick So if he's wearing the mask, why you casting Downey Jr. for what? Then what's the point?
This will be a great Doom. This will be a great Doom.
Wait, hold on, Gatlock.
Now that leads me to my problem. Third problem is that I don't think they're gonna keep his mask on, which is already. No matter what scenario they do, I feel like they've already messed up Von Doom.
That's a bit
Because if you're bringing
character.
RDJ for this, then you want to show his face. You want and you want a bit of his charisma. You know how jokey Disney can be. They like jokes too much. That is not Von Doom's character at all.
Yeah.
So you've already messed it up by casting this guy. No matter what happens, I feel like it's already been messed up because you're casting RDJ. That means you have to show his face. And Von Doom doesn't show his face. No matter all the cartoons I watch about this guy, I've never seen his face. Just his mask.
No.
What about in the Fantastic Four movie?
Gatlock. I dare them to get Downey Jr. to act like Iron Man as Dr. Doom. I dare them. That'd be stupid. No, that'd be stupid.
I don't think they will.
I will storm out of the
I don't think they
cinema.
will.
No, they wouldn't do it.
Well, even if they do, I still feel that some of his Iron Man-ness or some of his Tony Stark
Can I quickly speak on it quick?
will rub off. And that is already a mess up because, bro, I watched the cartoon I watched when I was a kid, Avengers 8 Iron Man, and that Iron Man was RDJ because Iron Man 1 had already come out, and Von Doom, and Doom was completely different. This guy's vibe is completely different. It's stoic and it's serious. So I'm just like, I don't want any jokey from this guy. And no matter what, either it's a variant or it's a new Von Doom, I feel like they've already messed it up.
All that said, sorry, the only thing I'd say is that, like, and I know this is no consolation, is that even if RJ's coming back, he's still going to be better than all the previous Doctor Dooms in the movies. All those Doctor Dooms movies that they had, there's both in the original Fantastic Four and the reboot, every single Doctor Doom film iteration has been total garbage. Has been so bad.
Because I think I'm with Gatler because my thing is, whatever the case may be, this is stupid. If it's a variant, you're undercutting Von Doom. If it's not a variant and everything, then it's like you're just using the Downey Jr. name. Because you know that MCU is failing and MCU has had a downer. You're literally just because that's brutal. That Fantastic Four, Downey Jr.'s name will come first. It's going to be starring Downey Jr. and those other four irrelevant dudes.
Do you know what I think they'll even do? It reminds me of 2015 Avengers Age of Ultron. You know, they made Ultron like kind of like Tony Stark in a sense. With the way he talks and the way he acts.
That's true.
Ultron is going to be robotic.
But that's because Ant-Man didn't come out earlier.
Huh?
That's because Ant-Man didn't. The problem was the Ant-Man movie was originally. I don't know who was supposed to direct it, but it was the guy who directed Scott Pilgrim, I think.
Oh, no, I think. Here's the thing. No, there was so much done for him to be brought out. Yeah. There's no way they're doing it another faker like Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
The thing that scares me the most is the accent. It's that Doctor Doom. There's a certain mannerism that Doctor Doom has to portray that RDJ does not have.
But I think he's RDS. I think he's a good enough actor.
Black Widow doesn't have an Russian accent.
Wait, hold on. No, let me come to Momo. Let me come to Momo.
So for me, I think they dropped the ball in the casting. I would have liked to seen Cillian Murphy. I know he was in the running, but I don't know what happened there. I don't know if they could get him.
I'm so pissed.
Yeah, because kind of just piggybacking of what Gatlock said, the decision to hire Robert Downey Jr. just doesn't make sense in any way. Like you said, I have hope, unless they plan to keep him unmasked for some portions, because what's the point of getting him if it's not for the name recognition and the brand name and to show that, look, hey, he's in the film. You're going to be able to see his face at some point in the film. You know, we're going to make sure he's unmasked so that he's recognizable. So I think they've, in fact, in a weird way, kind of undone what Deadpool and Wolverine did, because Deadpool and Wolverine was making fun of this whole MCU and multiverse, and they were poking fun at it. So you thought, oh, okay, Feige's going to take that on board, and they're going to sort of now focus on more story films, as in actual, like, kind of Civil War, like just narratively solid films, like a Doctor Doom film that's just a kind of standalone that can maybe feed in, but it's not MCU related in the sense that it's all multiverse. It's just like a standalone cinema experience. But no, they've literally just done a 180 on the Wolverine and Deadpool.
Sorry, HH, can you bring up Kevin's comment, please? Because if they do this,
why that comment? Why that comment?
No,
That's what.
they could.
Like why? Why? I mean, I don't understand what this is. I don't know. Wait, why?
Oh my god. The guy, they have RDJ playing the guy from Tropic Thunder.
No.
Then
I'll actually shoot the cinema screen. I'll shoot the screen.
AJ's gonna riot.
So you're on the fence on this then? You're waiting to see what?
I mean, I'll wait and see, but like you and Gatlog have said, I'm just it's totally put a downer for me in terms of the vision of, because I thought after that whole Deadpool Wolverine film, they're gonna stop the whole multiverse madness every single film now and maybe. Here's
the rule. I'll be real with you. I'm not excited for a third iteration of Fantastic Four, bro. Now, maybe, and also, the issue is this though, is like, if the trailer is good, hold on, if the trailer is good, okay, cool. But another issue as well is, guys, can we keep it real? Pedro Pascal, Mandalorian.
What if he's good?
Last of Us.
Overexposed.
He's too much. Like to me, it's going to be hard for me to buy him in this because he's everywhere.
What if he's good though?
Even if he's amazing, he's basically after you see him here, you're not going to see him in Mandalorian. You're going to see him in the Last of Us season something. It's too much.
But okay, I agree that he is in a lot of stuff, but if he's a good actor, why can't he play him? For me,
because there is a thing called overexposed.
It feels like you don't like the Fantastic Four, and I get that, but they have some great stories, and they have. Here's
the thing. Look, see,
they need to have.
Look, a good film is a good. If it's a good film, it's a good film. It doesn't matter whether I like it or not. Like,
obviously,
I didn't care about Guardians of the Galaxy, but it was a good film. So if it's a good film, that's cool. But all I'm saying though is that my excitement isn't high.
No,
because
I think you're waiting for the. This is what I think you're waiting for, and that I wanted to push back on what Momo said is that. I do agree, Deadpool and Wolverine, it made fun of the multiverse stuff, and it felt like we're finally getting into the end. But unfortunately, Marvel still has to pursue the multiverse stuff because this whole saga is the multiverse stuff. You can't just abandon it.
But it's cheap.
Money.
It's cheap.
Multiverse is cheap. No, I'm sorry. The multiverse it's cheap because do you know why the multiverse is cheap?
Because
no one stays dead.
That's it. It's cheap.
So therefore, it's on this. Just try to find another variant.
It's cheap because you could bring back a variant. However, what I am going to say is that they're at the finish line, in my opinion. The Fantastic Four, and then the two Avengers movies are the last multiverse movies because the Thunderbolts and the Captain America movie, those are the movies for you people that want
Deadpool and Wolverine should have been the end of the multiverse.
Exactly.
That film should have been like this is where all this BS ends, and we're now coming to a whole new chapter.
What are they gonna do? You guys just said that. Oh, you can't just abandon the story with Kang, right? RDS said that, and I agree with RDS.
You can abandon it.
No, but you cannot. You can't. They already put their foot in it. That's the problem.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me come to Sebastian.
Yep. So obviously this RDJ thing, I think I was mixed emotionally about it because I think obviously, when he died in Endgame, it was very emotional for most people.
Yeah.
I think him coming back, I think they just did it for, to keep Marvel going up. Basically, him being Doctor Doom. When I first saw it, I was shocked because I did not think that he would be Doctor Doom. I thought it would be, obviously, as Momo said it before, Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
And him coming, people were, angry about it. In Twitter, Instagram. I saw it earlier.
Actually, no, let's just be real. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think the feeling is more positive than negative from people. I think it's positive to mix.
Not for the comic book fans.
Bro, wait, hold up. Wait. Aren't those comic book fans at Comic-Con? They went crazy at Comic-Con.
No, that's just, there's a lot of casuals there, man. Trust me.
Yeah, it's mostly
Well, I think it's just
casuals.
'cause it's already
Okay, wait,
Jay,
hold on. Sebastian.
Yeah, right. I think obviously I saw when they were screaming his name. That was crazy. Obviously I saw some videos about it after. That was pretty interesting to say the least, because you had all this like infamous Iron Man.
Are you for or against this then? Him being Doom?
I don't really know, but I'm probably against it because I think he had his time. Obviously being Iron Man for so many years. It could have been Doctor Doom, by the way. I think 05, I think it was like audition or something.
I think Sebastian said the key thing. I'll come to ask is like, this guy has been in the MCU since 2008. Since 2008, and in how many films? So my thing is
like
that
11 movies.
By you coming, because that's why Endgame, that was such a beautiful way just to type. Because remember, this is the guy that's began the MCU. So it's so fitting that he's the guy that's now ends that whole iteration. By you coming back, you've messed it all up.
He's going to end the MCU. He's going to end the MCU.
I do think the casuals will eat it up. I think we're all critical about what's happening, but I also think we're saying this as people who follow Marvel movies, stuff. Again, the average movie goer
they love it.
They're going to eat it up. They're going to. So whatever you say at the end of the day, like if you're going to be strictly from a business point of view, money point of view, if RDG comes back as Doctor Doom, they're going to be able to market the hell out of this movie, and they are going to make a lot of money. I don't think the general public are going to have the same. I don't think the general public are going to be thinking, "Oh my gosh, this ruins Endgame and blah blah blah."
No, they don't care.
Thinking that at all. So this is just.
So what's it called? Heskey, talk to me, Heskey.
I hate this. I mean, for me, Doom to come in, I want Victor Von Doom. I want him to come in with accent. I want someone with presence, yeah? Like, for me, the version of Iron Man that this guy has portrayed, snarky, intelligent, but he's not somebody that, you feel like, oh, I'm like I don't know, either villains or heroes are scared that this guy is gonna be. He's a guy in a really well made suit, but outside of the suit, he's really very vulnerable. So, and RDJ,
Okay. No. Here's the thing, though. Now, this is very interesting. You say this. So this comes to the whole thing of acting. Downey Jr. is a very good actor. So if you say to Downey Jr. that, okay, no, we want you to play Von Doom, and in particular, he can do it. But Heskey, let's keep it a stack. Why bring Downey Jr. back to not make him be like Downey Jr., the guy that everybody fell in love with for most of the MCU?
One of the reasons why I hate Iron Man 3 was the fact that Robert Downey Jr., he didn't have his... I like Iron Man, like the design to the character. So we had to see Robert Downey Jr.'s face for the whole film. For a lot of the film, he wasn't wearing his suit.
Yeah.
And for me, I mean, I like comic book films when people are wearing their costumes, when they're wearing their masks. So I don't like seeing Spider-Man without his mask. It looks really... There's so many actors, people from Walking Dead you can pull from, right? Like people like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right? You got people that have played in Game of Thrones. You got people that are in The Boys. There's so much people to pull from that you can get. But for me, it's Disney looking at, listen, Star Wars is not really making a lot of money. We need to make money somehow, right? I think they're throwing a lot of their eggs in the MCU.
Sorry, just a quick question. So
Marvel can come back.
So say that. So Dr. Doom never removes his mask ever.
I haven't seen much where he's received.
Not on screen.
He's removed his mask, but it's not often.
In the comics, Secret Wars, he did take it off, but that was
wait. So hold on. Okay, so RDS, how often does he remove his mask?
So it depends on, obviously, with the pre-Doctor Doom, so it depends on how far they go back. If they want to go back into his origins, obviously before Doctor Doom, when he was roommates with Reed Richards, they wasn't obviously wearing a mask and like that. So if they're going to go that far back, pre him becoming Doctor Doom, then obviously there has to be a human actor that plays his roommate with Reed Richards, blah, blah, blah. Now, obviously, post Doctor Doom, when he becomes Monarch of Latveria, there are a few instances where he reveals it to maybe certain inner circle people. But generally speaking, on your average day-to-day confrontation with Avengers, X-Men, etc., Doctor Doom is going to reveal his mask, with the exception of I think post-Secret Wars, where he revealed it once because obviously he has a big scar on his face.
Yeah.
Because
Ugly.
No. Because my
Doom
thing is that
disgusting looking.
what's the point in getting Downey Jr. if you're never going to show his face?
His mask.
Well, because he would be a great
mask.
Wait, hold on, Heskey. Hold on, Heskey.
Doctor Doom's mask. It's for me basically 50% of the character. Without the mask, yeah, it's not. You're not looking at the same character.
No.
Obviously, there's a lot more to him, but without that, it's like it's more than Captain America without his shield.
Yeah.
I think you can get away with some characters, okay, heroes, whatever. Iron Man, you can get away with it to a certain degree, but for me, I want the guy behind the mask. And casting RDJ, you know, he's not gonna have his mask on for a lot of the film, and
I hope he does.
We have to be honest. That's really gonna most likely be the reality.
But we don't know yet, because here's the thing.
No.
He could wear it on for the whole time, and we never see his face.
Belgian Heskey is exactly my point. You think you get RDJ and not show his face throughout the entire movie?
Hell
or
no.
At least 50% of the movie. Come on, we've seen all these superhero guys that remove their mask for no reason. Like seriously, you're literally in the middle of the street, Spider-Man. You're swinging, and you get to the top of the roof and you move your mask, like as if we don't have ring cameras here anymore. Like, bro, you don't need to see your face, Tom Holland, bro. Okay, just keep the mask on. Or Deadpool, and his face meant to even be more disfigured than Ryan Reynolds' face, but I digress. That's the thing. I feel that's what they're going to do. They got RDJ because, and you see, it just shows that these people have no imagination anymore. They have no imagination. You cannot get a new actor. You really cannot. You cannot find anybody.
That's why it's like, God, like it is so cheap. It is so no. Because my thing is that, bro, like because do you know what it is? These guys don't have confidence in moving forward. Guys, I promise you, Captain America is coming back, and you might get Evil Cap. 100. How much you want to take a bet? I'm willing to bet money.
He'll come back in Secret Wars, but
wait, Antonio. What are you talking about?
Bro, we're going to.
He's our new Captain America. You may not like it, but he's the new Captain America.
Antonio.
No.
Antonio, how much do you want to bet with you? Captain America is going to come back.
But like, are you saying
he's going to come back?
When you say come back, do you mean permanently or just for a movie?
No. Chris Evans as Captain. Chris Evans as Captain America is going to come back. With a variant or something. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me come to Adrian.
Hold on, quickly. You know what I think? I think Chris Evans will probably come back as maybe Captain Hydra or something.
Yeah, there's a comic story about
that. Would be cool. That would be cool.
No. But he's coming. But Chris Evans. The guy is coming back. The actor's coming back. That's happening.
Well, I mean, he came back in Deadpool.
Yeah, but in comeback project. Okay, so Adrian.
Wasn't he a Human Touch before?
No. Adrian.
Yeah, he was.
I don't like it because there is a reason they bought RDJ, and there's a reason that they're going to have his face there is to appeal to his previous character of Iron Man, and there's no way you can bring him there without addressing the obvious fact that he was Iron Man. So there is a reason I'm not a big fan of it. I don't. Rogue shout for who should be Dr. Doom, Christoph Waltz.
That's one of the bad. Like for me, I'd have gone for Mads Mikkelsen, but Christoph Waltz is fine.
You know the guy who plays Jamie Lannister, the actor.
Like Nicholas something.
Yeah, that's it, Nicholas. I think it starts with a B.
No. But basically, you can name because here's my thing as well. Let's say Downey Jr. was never Iron Man. It's not good casting. If I think of Dr. Doom, Downey Jr. is the last guy I would think to.
You think he's a fake out for a cameo?
I think he'd do a great job as Doom, but I think
no, come on, they fake out to get out of there. No. But my thing is something like you can pick. There's so many much more fitting actors who are more fitting for the role than Downey Jr.
Cillian Murphy was a good shout, but
Mads Mikkelsen is a good shout. Christoph Waltz is a good shout.
If he wasn't a bad Marvel villain already, sure. But I think Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor, dude. That's why.
Do you think anyone cares? No. But my thing, even if he does a great job, mates, you've already been Iron Man.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's
so it's freaking stupid.
To be honest, with Doom, it's
Artist.
To be honest about Doom, it's not even about the. It's about the voice. It's always about that because, as we said, you barely see Dr. Doom's face. Yes, I know people say he takes over. At the end, in the vast majority of Prince of Doom, you do not see his face full stop. So it doesn't really matter what he looks like, who does it. The thing with Doom has always been about his voice and how it comes across. The reason why Doctor Doom is such it can be so difficult to play is that, and especially with the last two Dooms that played him that were garbage. Part of the main reason why they were so trash is not because they didn't look like Doom or they weren't comic like Doom. It's because their voices, were trash. You didn't come across any of them and you're thinking, oh, this is Doctor Doom.
They weren't scary. They weren't scary already.
It was scary. This is some freaking soy boy, whatever. I'm not scared of this guy.
Dr. Doom should be intimidating. He should he should get into the room and he's in the room, like Thanos.
Exactly.
Like
Thanos. And also, so actually points to it. It's not even just intimidating. It's arrogant, intimidating.
Yes.
So
it's like he's the best.
He knows I am the best. I am the Don. And you need to fear me because I'm Doom. Full stop. So Downey Jr. can maybe give the arrogant part, but I don't know whether he can give the intimidation part as well. So.
But my thing though is, what was the thinking of them getting Downey Jr. to be Doctor Doom? That's what I want to know.
Money.
You said it.
We all agree on that.
Yeah, money.
Even though I like it, it's definitely for money, HH. Well, you have to realize that Marvel has been in such a bad spot lately that this was such a move that they needed to make a Doom the main part of the Avengers movie, but they needed something big to get people in the seats. Now, I think if they do it right, it could be amazing. But again, it could be really bad. Like it could be really cheesy and really.
I think this is make or break.
No. But
make or break.
That's why I say that this is risky. Because because at the end of the day, fine, it's MCU, it's Marvel. But you're still coming off 2 brick Fantastic Four films. You see, I was advising Kevin Feige, the best way to go, and this is the best to revise the MCU is, you have to get the X-Men casting completely right. Because if you get the X-Men casting right and proper, that is how you now completely redefine MCU for a whole new direction and take it to a whole new plateau. Based on how strong that brand is.
They're gonna do. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Is that they can't not hop out of the multiverse saga till they finish it. I think what they're gonna do is the soft reboot that RDS mentioned. They're gonna combine whatever worlds or whatever, and the multiverse won't exist anymore.
I'm telling you that. And the multiverse saga will never end because it is a great cop out.
No.
It will end. It will end, and they're gonna give you the
cannot cross anymore. I think that's gonna happen. The universe are not gonna cross anymore.
Yes, they're gonna put them all together, and they're gonna find. You're gonna get the X-Men. That's what.
Wait. Hold on. Artist Winston.
No. I'm just into the point. I'm saying for the multiverse saga. The whole point of if you read between the lines, the whole point of this multiverse saga, consolidating all the properties and things and stuff like that, is that when it gets to Secret Wars, when they consolidate everything, the point is that they can then decide, right, this is what we're going to keep, and this is what we're not going to keep. So so that might be what we're going to keep is potentially Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and what we're going to not keep is, I don't know, some Captain Marvel thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So the point is, they're going to have one single after Secret Wars. You're going to have one single consolidated universe.
RDS, what Have Hope is talking about is that the multiverse is a Pandora's box. Once it's opened, that's it. You can never close it again.
That's not true.
And that's what I'm saying about Momo is that you guys are looking at it through story. I'm looking at it as a business. Because what the multiverse is, it's a great fail-safe to do this RDJ crap. Sorry,
I'm looking at business as well. This is the point.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is that the whole point of this multiverse project was that because remember, Fox did all these. They didn't have all of their properties at any one point. Yeah. They've now taken all of their properties in, all their different established franchises. They've consolidated them. They're using these cameos. They're using the interest. They're using all these things. What is the interest for these particular properties? What do people like? What do people, etc., etc., etc. So the whole point is that when they now get to Secret Wars and when they now condense things, they can then go further and go, well, actually, because this is what they do in comics all the time. So we think, okay, this was popular. They're not going to make Elektra movies with Jennifer and something though. They know that they're not going to be popular. They're not going to do that. Yeah. But they might be, given the interest in Blade, think, well, hang on a minute. We can now, going forward in this singular universe, we can now do Blade 4, Blade 3, etc. The whole point of the Small Slug is to basically experiment and see, what works, what didn't work. Oh yes, Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, etc. works. Okay, let's see how we can use that going forward in the singular universe.
Yes, I get that, but what I don't get is why was Phase 4 and Phase 5 about the scrolls? Why not have Hope saying just go steam ahead and start looking to introduce the X-Men? Why?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was about the scrolls. The scrolls.
Hold on, Gatlock.
First of all, they screwed up the scrolls. Okay.
Yeah, they did.
Wait, bro. Didn't they give Daenerys muscles or something?
Bro, that was trash.
Sorry, continue, Gatlock.
The mess of the scrolls and the whole event. I remember watching this stuff in the cartoon, man, when the scrolls invaded. That was a big deal.
Yeah. That was a shame, man. They wasted.
How did someone make these guys the good guys or the? I don't understand, man.
I blame Captain Marvel for that, Gatlock. They tried to bring them as this kind of sympathetic race that was being persecuted by the Kree, and it's no, why are you?
Scrolls should be evil. That's the whole point of them.
Gatlock.
Yeah, exactly. Scrolls are invaders. That stuff really annoyed me. And as for the whole Doom presence that you're talking about, bro, even the X-Men 97 that came, this guy showed up in just one of that conference that he was having with the other dude. And you could already tell that, okay, now I can start taking who he's talking to seriously. Just because Doom was there. He literally had one sentence. I was like, okay, this guy is going to be a problem. That's the kind of character Doom is, and that just is spot on about his voice. His voice is very intimidating, man.
And also, again, another point. Compare just the presence and aura of a Josh Brolin and a Downey Jr. Look, Downey Jr. is an amazing actor, but at the end of the day, casting is important. When you just hear Josh Brolin talk and everything, there's a sense of gravity and authority to his voice. That's why his performance as Thanos was so good. Yeah. So Downey Jr. can be an amazing actor, but for the idea of Dr. Doom, Downey Jr. is the last person I would think of to cast as Dr. Doom.
You don't think he could change his voice? You don't think he could? You don't think he's good enough as an actor to maybe get to that point?
No.
Or you just
look, Antonio, look. It could be like Heath Ledger. This could be points where, oh my gosh, I never knew Downey Jr. could actually. It could happen. But what I'm saying though is that it's better to be safe than sorry. But my worry is that why bring back Downey Jr. if you don't want to remind audiences of why you loved him in the first place? Because my thing is that why get Downey Jr. to be completely 180 from Iron Man? Because if Dr. Doom is a completely different personality and character to what Tony Stark is.
And this is the problem about Disney. They are too much focused on the cast rather than the character.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Doom is what people were excited for Doom before we even found out who the hell the actor was.
Yeah,
now that that's the thing. Now that you brought Downey Jr., it's not like, oh no, we're not worried about the character now. No, not even the actor, the character. And I'm just like, they're killing this character, man. It's so annoying, man.
Yeah, look, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, I'm saying though, guys, man, there's a lot of pressure on that Fantastic Four, man. It has to do well.
Well, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
I barely watched the trailer, but when is that Captain Falcon coming out?
Oh my God!
Captain Falcon.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. Okay. No, it's okay. Let me say, okay, guys. This is the fact here. Don't give me hand-me-downs or sloppy seconds. I told you, give me Spawn, give me Storm, give me Blade, give me Bishop. Because those are guys who are, that was them at the beginning. This guy is renting renting
HH,
Steve Rogers'
have you
shield.
heard of?
So my thing is that no, hold on, let me say. So my thing though is I'm sorry, Anthony Mack and everything. You're not Cap.
He could still be
That's
cool,
Falcon.
though. HH, he could be cool. Like,
No, there's nothing you can do. You are Falcon, who is renting Captain America's
He could
shield.
be Falcon,
Do you
Cap.
know
He
the
could
only
be
thing I know about? Hold on, sorry. Do you know the
I'd
only
have dropped the
thing?
brick, bro.
The only thing I know about him since he got the shield, you need to do better, Senator. I didn't watch Falcon versus Winter Soldier.
That was good though.
It
was a
was
good show,
okay.
though.
No.
Good show.
Basically, out of all of those TV shows, it was the best because all those other shows were
The
trash.
ending was kind of booty, though. I
There's no
didn't
Winter
like the
Soldier in
ending,
this
but it
movie.
was a good show.
Okay, maybe I'll watch it because
You would
No,
like it,
but it's basically no. Gatlick, I'm sorry. Like, I looked at that whole thing. I'm like, because now they say, oh, they're returning back to the Winter Soldier thing. But the issue though is that I'm sorry, you're Falcon. You're not Captain America. You're not.
But you have a problem with his power or what? Because
No, it's like War Machine being Iron Man.
But HH, he does have the wings, and they're going to be
Thank you.
He's
OP.
the
No.
side.
Wait, hold on. Antonio,
Yeah,
Momo.
the owl. What's the owl?
See, so Momo, he just said the point. Why I have more respect for Blade is that is how you started.
Yes.
That's how you started. The issue for Falcon is that no, you have now taken up Captain America's mantle.
Yeah,
And the
agreed.
issue is that Captain America, you were so iconic. Bro, I told you, forget about comic book films, that's one of my favorite films of all time, First Avenger. So First Avenger is literally one of my favorite films of all time, and Winter
It's
Soldier
so
is a
good.
bloody amazing. So
People sleep on
so
First Avenger.
the issue is that the benchmark was so high.
Yeah.
You can only be a mimic. So you're always going to mimic.
He'll never be
You're always
Steve
going to be
Rogers.
mimicked.
He'll never be Steve Rogers. However, it could be good. I just think I do agree with you, HH, that I would prefer if Falcon. I would watch a movie with Falcon if they did a good job. I'd just rather see him as Falcon.
To be honest, I'm just watching movies for Red Hulk. To be honest, so I want to see
Me
how
too.
what's his name does.
I wanna
it.
see Red
Wait. So hold on. Okay, so Harrison Ford is Red Hulk.
Yeah, Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
Oh, I want
the
to.
actor died.
Wait. Hold on. So isn't Red Hulk like an OPP Green Hulk?
No.
Well, it's a bit
not strong.
it's a bit complicated because, like, in the comics, essentially what happened is that, like, I don't know, is this spoilers? I don't know.
No, don't say that because I've not read it. So no, don't.
Okay.
Don't
But they already
don't
announced who Red Hulk is.
I don't know.
That's
Don't.
not
So actually,
spoiler.
shout out to Mega. Do you think Homelander is the best villain
Recently.
recently?
Yeah, I agree.
That's a
Yeah,
break.
he
Actually,
has presence. He does have presence that other people don't. Like the guy.
Yeah, no,
But also, it's hard because it's a show, so you could do so much
Maybe
more.
but he's more of like an antagonist rather than just a villain.
He was
So
kind of
I just say he's more
created
antagonist.
that.
Also, Bastion in X-Men '97. I like the.
Oh yeah, Bastion.
Let's be honest.
Was a very good.
Let's be honest, guys. This whole Dr. Doom, they're gonna find a way for him to be like Wanda.
Sympathetic.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
Oh,
I swear to God. They make this Doctor Doom this sort of like they try and make him some. In the comics, he can be. He has done some hero things. But he does hero things to benefit him.
And also, guys, let's keep it real. They tried to soften Thanos a bit, though.
Yes, they did.
Like
They did.
Thanos could have been a lot more evil because it was like, well, I'm this. No.
No, in the
You're
comics,
you're just
I think
bad.
They were worried.
But also, that's my issue. Why can't we just have villains? Where this guy's he's just bad. You don't need to understand why you're bad. You're just an evil SOB.
the MCU has never written a good villain.
I've mocked him before, but that's why I like Joker. I'm sorry.
It's like briefly.
The MCU has never written good villains ever. Even Thanos, I'll say yes, I get the presence stuff like that, but the reality is that they seem to, for whatever reason, they seem to either they're just written as just purely evil and then kill them off, or they write these sympathetic villains like Loki and to serve them.
No. Do you know what's not? Here's the thing. Here's my thing. It's like, see, I was going to call him Lebowski. What's his name? No, what's the name of the actor?
the actor. He also played Ironmonger. I don't know.
Bridges.
Yeah.
Bridges.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges. You see, he in terms of acting performance, because I watched Iron Man again, he was actually really good.
Yeah.
His acting was just that the villain just was not written very well, but his acting was good.
Nemo was pretty good, actually. Was it the Civil War guy?
Was
Nemo.
he really a villain? Because again, I'm sorry.
I'm
talking about a guy where like this guy is just pure evil. Basically, Thanos had like the bones to be like, oh, this could be an all-time villain. But then it's like,
Ultron.
I want to destroy the world
think-
because
Now,
of no,
Ultron's a
But
bit-
HH, I think
Ultron was
that's
the closest.
the
Ultron was
problem
the
with
closest.
Thanos
Ultron.
would have been too.
But they even made him more like too much like RDJ. He was meant to be robotic, man.
Wait, have I
No,
No, and also,
Agree with
also,
Ultron.
you have to understand. This is how they messed up. This is my biggest beef with Endgame. The Thanos they fought
Isn't
was
that
not the Thanos
Yeah.
that we grew up with. So basically, that Thanos is like, wait, who the heck are you guys? So I don't know who you
Yeah.
guys. Because
I
my thing is
agree
that
with
why kill him in the first 10 minutes?
Well, why make him?
So
for the
basically,
Infinity
this
Stone?
Thanos that basically destroyed everybody, killed guys, and was messing you guys up. He was basically dead at the first 10 minutes. So the Thanos he fights at the end is just some dude who just turned up as wait, who the hell are you guys?
They never beat that Thanos. They technically never beat him. Yes, they killed him.
Yeah,
It's just true,
they
like
never
they
did.
just
They never beat
they just rushed him.
They
pretty
never-
much.
Well,
It was-
I think the problem with
Vulture
Thanos
from
is that they
Spider-Man.
were afraid he'd be too goofy if they made him just pure evil.
Wait, sorry,
which I
we said-
disagree with, but
We said who from Spider-Man?
Vulture. The first Spider-Man.
He's not really a villain though. He's not. Is he a villain?
No. Do you know what really annoyed me? Because I really like the actor.
Oh my
Because Jake
God.
Gyllenhaal is a great actor.
No, not Mysterio. Vulture. In the
No.
first one.
But let's say that he could have been a really great villain.
Yeah.
But again, they
Mysterio
made
was
his
mid.
character stupid.
Mysterio was mid.
Mysterio, yeah.
Yeah, they made his. I don't know. For MC, they always make this character so effing stupid. I don't understand, bro.
They've not written. I can't think of a good example of a
Pure
villain.
villain.
I mean, maybe I'll give some respect to what's that? The woman that did the 4-3 villain.
Hela,
What's her name?
Hela.
Hela. I think she was okay. This was-
She
So,
was
but-
just a villain, yeah.
but I can't
It's
figure
here's
out.
the thing, it's that now. Okay. What is the Venom situation? So MCU can't use Venom.
Yeah, apparently not.
Oh, okay.
Because
Maybe
Sony.
that's a
owns
good
it.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
the Venom's part of the
Okay,
MCU.
so after that bomber's piece of trash brick trilogy,
Maybe the
does the
part
rights now
two
go
coming
back to MCU?
No. I
Or
think
it stays with Sony?
It stays with Sony.
There's another one coming out.
Sony's the only one that's tripping out right now
Venom:
because
The Last
Marvel
Dance.
should own Spider-Man because then they'd have all their characters and
Apart
when
from
they
Hulk.
get past the multiverse saga, they're gonna, in my opinion, they're definitely gonna focus on mutants, and it'd be cool if they had all their rights to everything because then Marvel doesn't have to tiptoe around this race
Sony
or
will
this
never
character
gonna
or
let
that.
that go.
They could just use everything, but unfortunately,
Sony will
Sony doesn't
never
want to
let
do
that
that.
go.
Okay, so just so basically, Doctor Doom is the main villain that the new Avengers are going to fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the idea.
100%.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
100%.
another question I want to ask everybody here.
Yeah, go for it.
Please, what's the roster for the new Avengers?
Marvel.
No, Gatlick,
That's a
hold
great
on.
question.
See, now, Gatlick, here's the key thing, Gatlick, which is why I go back to what I've been saying before. The key is X-Men. Now, Gatlock,
Yes.
if you remove the X-Men, Fantastic Four,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
It
what's
is-
strange?
Captain
No,
America.
That's
no.
Black
that's
Panther.
Bomber's Captain Falcon.
Black Panther.
It's trash. It's trash.
It's MC. So you're gonna get Sherry, you're gonna get
Wait.
Captain Marvel,
Oh
you're
my
gonna get
God.
She-Hulk, you're gonna get like because this is Avengers.
She-Hulk.
It's
Oh,
no,
guys.
listen, no,
They
Gatlick,
can't
no,
bring
it's
back
true.
She-Hulk. She was trash.
If you remove the X-Men, it's a trash lineup.
Yeah, but if you
can't
bring
put the
in the
X-Men
X-Men,
in it.
it's just the
And
X-Men.
Shang-Chi.
Wait, so hold on,
Avengers,
Gatlick, what's it?
yeah.
Gatlick, what's it?
But if you remove the what they call it, if you put the X-Men in, it's mostly going to be the X-Men. But let's be honest, if we're going through the roster, Doctor Strange, I think he's somewhere with his third eye. Spider-Man, everybody has forgotten about him.
Forget that fool.
Captain Marvel, nobody really cares about her.
No,
like,
everybody
It's gonna be on the roster though. It's on the roster.
Yeah.
nobody could give a shit about She-Hulk. I'm sorry,
She-Hulk
sucks,
she needs to
though.
be Black Panther. And she was always there as the sidekick. I didn't really see her as being Black Panther. Honestly, they really should have. I know. R.I.P. to the guy. This one.
No, Sasuke. Black Panther should be leading these guys.
The
Because the issue is that, look, see, like Spider-Man is not a leader. Spider-Man is not a leader. The
Especially
obvious leader
Tom Holland.
after Cap and Iron Man is Black Panther.
But don't you think Marvel deserves a break on that one? Because I think they were gonna make Chadwick
Yeah, he
Boseman the
was.
lead,
That
but he
was the
died.
plan.
Oh no, I know, but
That's not Marvel's fault. That's Ryan Coogler's fault. That's on Ryan Coogler, who
You
whatever.
guys- but
reason
that's
for
because
it.
we
okay,
all
look, see,
think he should have been
my thing
recast.
is that, look, say, I get it. I cannot I cannot be in Ryan Coogler's shoes in terms of making a decision
Agreed.
to recast the guy you were so close to. But my feeling is it's made sense for the second film. Full. Moving on, there's going to be a new Black Panther. Come on, I'm sorry. There has to be a new Black
You know
Panther.
what they should
T'Challa's a
have done?
goated character.
No,
Like,
no, no, no,
T'Challa's
no.
so good.
No. Do you know what they should have done?
What?
They should have gotten a new Black Panther that just wasn't T'Challa. The closest thing I had in my mind was that M'Baku guy, but I don't know how that
He
would
would be
be.
trash.
no,
Nah, he'd be
No,
trash.
that's the thing. I
Nah,
don't know
he'd
how
be
you'd have
trash,
been
dude.
received. Yeah,
For
exactly.
me,
I
it's
reckon
So
either
my own
Shuri
they should
or
have
you
gotten somebody
recast.
else.
I reckon
They should have gotten somebody else, but for some
See,
reason,
no,
Should
guys.
recast
See.
it.
Again, guys, I'm saying this again, and I swear to you, and this is the right way to do.
Recast.
X-Men. Because
but-
because the thing, if you cast the X-Men, fine, you have a really good Cyclops, a really good Storm. Those are now your pillars, and you now get a dynamic, interesting, proper Wolverine. You now have a good foundation
And
to
the
now
villains
move
as
forward.
well.
Magneto would be one of the
Because right
best
now you have no foundation.
They're not going to do X-Men until after Secret Wars. That's
Yeah.
been confirmed. So there's not going to be no X-Men movie until after Secret Wars is over. So when it comes to the actual Avengers lineup leading into Secret Wars, it's going to be a combination. Like, it's not going to be Fantastic Four because that's going to lead into.
So Secret Wars is what the Russos are doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the villain in Secret Wars is who? Who's the villain in Secret Wars?
Probably Doom.
What
Because he's the
So it'll probably be, depending on what adaptation, because if it's Secret Wars based on the comics, because they wouldn't call it Secret Wars if they weren't tying to comics.
It was
Yeah.
the scroll,
It's
wasn't
probably
it?
going to be the Beyonders, because that's how this whole soft reboot is going to happen.
Yeah.
Because the
But you don't-
Beyonders basically
I
called.
reckon they're gonna
RDS,
do the
you don't
recent
think they'll
Secret
do
Wars.
God Doom? If they're
Yeah,
introducing Doom, you don't think
Yeah.
they're gonna do God
Yeah,
Doom?
But there's
yeah,
another
I'm saying
Avengers called Doomsday.
the villains in building up to that were the Beyonders, because that's
Yeah,
the
they
reason
were.
why
It's
Doom
true,
was
you're right. There
in
was
the first place. So they'll probably lead to that. Doom might reconstruct whatever it is, and that maybe might be why you get this one singular universe where you have all the consolidation. That's probably what they're going to do.
Do you know what the sad thing is?
X-Men at all. If we're looking at the actual roster of the Avengers going in to this, it's going to be a combination of people from the TV and the movies. So that is basically
Agreed.
with Shuri, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel.
I forgot
Trash
about
lineup.
Shang-Chi. Oh
What
my
a
God.
booty
You lost me
lineup.
straight away at Shang-Chi.
Moon Knight,
Lineup. Wong.
maybe four probably come back.
And Anthony, did you say Wong? Anthony, did you say
Apparently there
Wong?
was a-
Anthony, did you say Wong? Did you say Wong? Anthony, ask a simple question. Did you say Wong?
Yes, because there was a leak that he was going to be on the roster. I'm not lying.
Doctor
Trash.
Strange and
Antonio,
Trash.
we're trying to fight Doctor Doom, and he said Wong.
No.
I'm not
you
saying because I
understand
want him. Apparently there was a leak of the roster and he's going to be on the roster.
Antonio, that thing can leak like a freaking faucet. I'm not putting Wong in any
That's
freaking
what Marvel
lineup
wants
against
to
Doctor
AJ,
Doom.
That's what Marvel wants to
No,
do.
guys,
You know what they
think
should
about
do?
it.
So guys, how have we fallen? How did we go from Cap, Iron Man, Thor to Wong and what's Moon?
No, do you know what makes me like-
Unfortunately,
No,
they
no.
didn't have the
This
X-Men
is
rights
not the
right away.
Avengers.
So
Wait,
This is
Gato.
this is not the Avengers. This is a group of. I don't know what to call them because it's
See,
New
listen,
Avengers,
Think about
And Gato, you've not hit the point. The key thing is this:
New Avengers.
that Avengers film was a huge hit, and by that being a hit, we now bonded with that crew. So that was a key foundation. Plus, Iron Man 1, the Captain America
Exactly.
films.
We had
The,
five
the
movies
issue
before
for this
then.
is that, let's be real, Spider-Man is living off Spider-Man tax.
Yeah.
Those films are not good.
No.
Those films are living off of Spider-Man because
But it's
that's
Spider-Man.
because Spider-Man is
It is.
because you know I've said this many times. Spider-Man is the most popular comic book character ever.
of course,
Definitely.
It's, the most
everybody.
popular, it's more popular than Batman. It is 100%.
I won't accept this, but the Spider-Verse movies are better than the Spider-Man trilogy. I know you don't like
Wow,
the
it's not even
Wait,
close.
That's
Ernest,
100%.
that's not a hot take. It's obvious. Of course it
100%.
is.
Okay, I've accepted. I thought you didn't like Miles Morales, but I was like, but I think objectively speaking,
No.
Why don't you like
Objectively,
Miles
of course it's better. Look,
Wait,
long
you like
story.
Miles?
Long
No,
story.
that's a different topic.
Dude,
but here's
he's
the thing.
so cool, though.
No. HS is
Wait,
right.
AJ.
Homecoming
Wait,
is
hold on,
not about-
Gato. See.
Let's be honest. Homecoming was not really Spider-Man. It was Iron Man's protege.
Yeah. Iron Man side
agreed.
piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far From
Far From
Home was not a
Home-
Spider-Man movie either.
I don't even know what to call it. That one was just.
No.
He doesn't even want to be
No.
Spider-Man.
Hold on.
Spider-Man.
See, okay, here's my because this was my thing. The comics I read was Spider-Man. You see, I didn't really read Batman comics. See, my friendship of Batman is the films. The comics I read was really Spider-Man. In my view, there's never been a proper Spider-Man film. The best depiction of Spider-Man has been the cartoon show, the Fox show. And okay, gotta say, here's the issue. That's first film again. You're using Iron Man's outfits. Second film, bro, how does that film end? When Happy's like he's now finally lived up to the whole Iron Man thing. And also third film, mate, we're not here to see. We're here to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So we've never actually had we've not had a Spider-Man film where this is Spider-Man. Wait, bro, do you know that this guy is as smart as Tony Stark? This guy is a top A-grade science student.
He's a top 10. He's a top 10 smartest people in the Marvel universe. 100%.
And they are stupid enough to do that whole multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
You know who they should bring in, HH? You say you want more black heroes that aren't getting hand-me-downs? Google this guy, read into him. His name's Blue Marvel. He's not always had the best stories, and he's not like a household name. I think he's cool.
Antonio. I'm sure he's cool and everything, but Antonio, I'll say it again. Spawn, Blade, Storm.
Yeah,
those are my Trinity. I'm sure Blue Marvel is cool and everything, but I'll say it again. Spawn, Blade, Storm. Antonio, I don't care. Spawn, Blade, Storm.
You want a hero that's badass? Dude, this guy.
No. I don't want a hero that's badass. I want Spawn, Blade, Storm. That's what I want.
They do need to do a Storm movie. They do need to do a Storm movie because Storm.
I need to cast somebody who isn't like 4 feet tall. No offense to Halle Berry. So.
And
but that's what I say. Like, look. Wait, hold on. Let's just end it here. So X-Men. So my thing here is, guys, X-Men. Please get this cast right.
They will not.
Please get this cast right.
We're not getting it till 2030, by the way. That's when we're actually going to get it.
Yeah,
that's when we're going to get it.
We're not getting it till after the multiverse.
Yeah,
I thought we're not getting after the Secret Wars. It's going to be after like 2027. Nobody getting after 2027. So be 2028 or something.
They want to milk it.
It's going to be a grand.
You guys were laughing when I asked this question. What would the Avengers roster be? Because what's the point of having an Avengers movie?
That's what I'm saying. They should have abandoned it, Gatlow. Just go straight to X-Men. Screw like the promises that they kept about this whole like Phase 5 thing. Just go straight into the X-Men. No one's waiting for 8 years.
To be fair, more interested in the X-Men than.
I mean, you gotta lead into it.
Okay, yeah, like so. Look, basically, guys, look, I'm with you, bro. I'm out until 2028. Then, I'm sorry. Fantastic Four. I'm sorry. Nah.
No. Miss Marvel is a mutant, though, technically. So technically, that's kind of the start of the.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Because how does the mutant gene work? Like, just reboot so we can get the X-Men.
What made 2012, 2015, and Infinity War and Endgame's Avengers? All those Avengers movies. What made them cool? You saw all the characters that we already like. First, they've already had their movie. We already come together.
Were likable.
But I like. Some of them, you don't have to like all the movie. We just like the characters, and I like most of their movies. Come together in Avengers. Ultron was okay. They came together again. Infinity War. They added Guardians of the Galaxy and many of the other new characters that are coming. And we liked Black Panther before Infinity War. Liked who else came in? I liked Doctor Strange, even though his movie was made. I still liked his character coming into Infinity War. We like and Guardians of the Galaxy. We like their characters coming into this and stuff. The only person I didn't really care for was Captain Marvel, if I'm being honest with you.
She was trash always.
Do you want Gallo? Do you want some?
Do you
want Agatha on the roster? Agatha all along. Do you want her on the?
Hold on.
Agatha.
Yeah. You remember Agatha all along? It's a new Disney Marvel show.
I ain't watching that. Yo, I ain't watching that.
Agatha TV show. Yeah, that's
my thing is that I mean, what's all this?
This is why they need. Hold on.
Let me finish.
Wait, hold on,
look at this
Godfather,
Avengers
Godfather.
movie.
All you
Hold on, let me finish.
that
Look at after Endgame now that all these characters, these new Avengers are supposed to be with characters that we like. And it doesn't help that they try to make agendas of all these either the girls or making them race swapping them all this stuff because it didn't help. It didn't land. People didn't realize people don't really care for Ant-Man and his Gen Z daughter.
And Ant-Man's trash, bro. Ant-Man is trash. He has an
Freaking
OP
annoying.
power and he's a joke.
Bro, Modok. They made Modok a joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
That was,
Bro,
bro,
that was
guys,
trash.
what the hell was in Quantumania was a
I
mess.
said,
That movie sucked, bro.
That's
That
what
movie sucked.
they destroyed
So
what's
no, but
Marvel
listen,
was trash.
my thing though is that
They destroyed
okay.
Taskmaster.
Why don't they start X-Men now? Why wait until
They have? It's called X-Men '97.
No, no.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know why? It's
Why?
because of, let's be honest, what truly killed MC was the agendas. They really thought Captain Marvel. They thought girls would come and support this stuff. They thought Captain Marvel.
And it's what it
supposed to be the leader.
women don't care about this stuff
They
at
don't.
large. At
Shit
large.
like that.
Look
Like,
at the panel right now. It kind of proves
Captain
that.
Marvel was supposed to be the next leader.
No, but see,
Captain Marvel was supposed to be the next leader.
But see, my thing though is that that's when artists like, look, here's the thing. You know what? I'm cool, doing X because as long as X-Men at 7 exists, I'm cool. Because when you look at X-Men, that's X-Men.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If you're gonna break it, don't bother doing it.
I'm
Don't even bother doing it.
Agreed.
Because
I don't want to see
see,
that bad.
it'll be more annoying if you cast a whole new X-Men and that's 40-year-old BFG who's like 8 foot tall Hugh Jackman is part of that freaking
Come
thing.
on, HH. Why do you want Wolverine?
Be honest, give me 5 more seasons of the quality of X-Men '97. I honestly
Yeah.
don't care what it does
I'm
to the universe.
If they cast X-Men, let's be honest, I think Channing Tatum is going to be Gambit.
No.
Yeah, they're probably
It was
gonna
good
say
for the movie, but like,
I've got a
don't
quick
bring
question
him
for everyone here before we go.
permanently,
I wanna go
Go for it. Ask
I want to go
it.
around quickly, everyone. You give me your most excited comic book film project. It can be DC or Marvel.
Oh, Joker
Either
too.
or.
Does
Okay,
that
so for
count?
you Joker 2 can count. But I meant for like the next 3 years, the next 4 years out. So for me, it's the still waiting for the True Detective Green Light series. Basically, like they said, they're making for HBO Max, where it's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really excited for to see and waiting to see. Just want to see what the others are waiting to see. Obviously,
No,
Joker 2 is the big-
for me, like,
Superman's a big one as
that
well.
the
I'm
Green
interested
Lantern,
in
that's
Superman.
interesting. The detective. But again, it's tricky. But for me, I'll say right now, the most exciting thing right now is what they're doing with Joker. Like, I don't know why they cast Lady Gugu Gaga as Harley Quinn, but it is what it is. man.
HH a hater of Lady Gaga.
But you see, because my thing with Joker is that's joke because people say, oh no, Dark Knight was the first serious. No, the first serious film based off of the comic book was Joker.
And it won. It won
Because from beginning to end, no, they made this an actual full film. Because the Dark Knight, there's still comic book. That's an actual film. So for me, I'm like, what they're doing with it, that's what's interesting. So I mean, beyond that,
Superman.
no.
Batman 2.
Have you seen that bomber suit?
What? That's
Have you seen that bomber suit?
Go around the panel, see what people.
Okay. So Sebastian, what are you looking for coming up, Sebastian?
Also, best.
Coming up for movies or what?
Oh no, comic book movie products that you're looking forward to.
I don't really know too much about it, but
Okay, okay, that's cool. Okay, Aris, what about you?
I don't know if it's not really cast a comment because I'm going to include video games in here.
Okay.
Because to be honest, so like and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I have a really love the character. I'm looking forward to it. Don't judge me, but I am looking forward to the Sonic 3 movie at the end of this year. One of my most favorite characters of all time is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Those films are actually pretty
I
good.
love Shadow. I love Shadow the Hedgehog. Black and red represents.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog represents black excellence, man. So like. That's
Oh my god,
Wait,
you know what? Like, I didn't want to expand on that. I didn't want to expand on that.
I'm saying, like, cool, efficient. He knows what he's doing. He's confident, all that type of stuff like that. Shadow is my guy. So yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be in that movie. It's also because Sonic Adventure 2, the game, is one of my most favorite games of all time. So that's coming out at the end of this year. At the same time as that Brick, what's it called again? That Brick movie that Disney releasing was it Mufasa? I think they were
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Was that
No,
real? I thought that was tanked or something.
no. They released. I want to watch Sonic 3 three times, so that Sonic can dunk on whatever Disney were doing with releasing that Mufasa or Lion King prequel, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most, actually.
Garth, what about you?
Wait, before we talk about that, why is it that in every African movie from Disney, there's always one man and the rest are women? I don't understand. Like it was only Simba and Mufasa. Where are the other guys?
Garth, Lion King is trash. Okay, Lion King is trash and will always be trash.
And what they call it in okay, I know the Jibari tribe. They had guys there. But
You know what?
Chala just had a harem. Like the guy was just there on his own.
Garth,
But anyway.
what are you looking for?
It's just
let
something
him
that
cook,
always
let
in
him
my head. Because if they had that, they would have to cast Shuri as the anyway. What I'm looking forward to is Into the Spider-Verse one. I mean, Across the Spider-Verse 2 whenever it's coming out.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
When another one is coming out, and whatever animated stuff they bring up, because that's the only thing I'm liking. But when it comes to movie, I don't know, man. I'm just worried.
Adrian, what about you?
Yeah, I'm a man of culture.
Two things. The boy season 5. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
It's gonna be the final
Trying
season.
to see what they do with the final season. The last episode revealed a lot of and.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Don't spoil.
No spoils.
Say nothing.
But what they try to lean into looks absolutely crazy. So I'm looking forward to that, and I want to see what they do the next season of X-Men '97, going into the different times, the different people that they could see. So
but my worry of that is that obviously they sacked the showrunner, but I think the showrunner works. OnlyFans tax. Like that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But if you want to know more, insist to your friend.
Oh yes, again, man. It's black man tax again.
I mean, artists like
it's
as much as I want to defend them, I'm like, mate, you can't be doing that with a Disney property, bro. I know it's stable, but still, come on, bro.
It needs to feed himself.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm a bit off Invincible, man.
Me too.
I haven't watched the second season.
Because do you know the issue with Invincible? I was watching it when X-Men 97 was out.
Yeah,
and X-Men 97 was so good.
Not even comparable.
The problem with the recent Invincible is that they had a massive hiatus. So they released like 3 episodes, and then they didn't release anything for like months, and then they came back to it, and it was kind of like you basically kill the momentum of the show, because the Invincible comics, especially if it goes to the end, get really, really insane and are really, really good. But they have to, if they're going to release Invincible season 3, they've got to release an episodic weekly manner.
Yeah. It sounds like more weekend.
3 episodes.
And also, I suppose like X-Men 97 stole its lost stock. Wait, Hesky, what are you saying, bro? Hesky.
Yeah, I mean, if Invincible is as good as the comics, it'd be sick. But I think they'll do the same format. I don't think they're gonna release it continuously. But for me, the 2 things that I'm really looking forward to, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I'm hoping that's gonna live up to expectations. And I'm like, listen, give me another Blade with Wesley Snipes. I don't care about the Avengers. Give me another Blade with Wesley Snipes. I'm good.
All right. Wait, Antonio, what about you?
So I thought about it, and I'd say definitely the Beyond the Spider-Verse movie. And I would also say the last season of The Boys. I won't spoil, but I'm hyped for it. I think where they lead it into gonna be really good. And then I would say the final thing, probably nothing from DC, to be honest, because I'm just like, their movies are really bad, and other than Batman, like, to be honest, I'm kind of getting tired of the same Batman.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably have to say the Fantastic Four movie just because of the RDJ stuff, but mainly because I don't think, and I agree with you, HH, I think the Fantastic Four have been trash. I don't think we've ever seen a good iteration. I think they're great characters. If you do them right, people will like them. So those have to be my three things that I like the most.
Samantha, what are you?
First of all, it's gonna be, of course, Superman Legacy. HH, we haven't had the HH, we haven't had the
Samantha, have you seen the suit?
He doesn't care about the suit. He just wants to see a flying guy flying in the air.
HH, I'm scared. We haven't had a good Superman in what? 4 decades?
Man of Steel was trash.
No, watch Lois and Clark first season. That's actually pretty good.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Because they actually got sort of into obvious myself. I like it because, but like the one thing I like about Lois and Clark CW, even though I think most CW stuff is trash, is that like it was one of the first times where like these guys recently got Clark Kent right. They got the balance right between Clark Kent and Superman, but they nailed like Clark Kent.
Tyler something the guy did well.
Yeah, that guy. I think Tyler Hoechlin, he can actually act on like that bomb as Henry Cavill.
Exactly.
So
yeah, sorry, go on, Smarty, go on.
So I need the win for Super. Okay, we need just one good Superman. Just give me one. Okay, that's all I need. The second one is Batman 2. It's gonna be in 2026, I think.
Yeah,
they announced
2026. Yeah.
And HH, I'm so hyped for Gladiator. I'm sorry.
That doesn't count.
Look, no. Fine, you put no, but see, the thing is that Ridley Scott has had a bad run.
Yeah,
so I'm still.
He's washed, man. Ridley Scott is washed. He's washed.
What a fool!
Wait, is it related to the first Gladiator?
Yeah, it is. But look, great trailer, but I'm chill. So, Mom, what about you? Because since you asked the question, what are you looking forward to the most?
So, there's a couple, like I said, the True Detective Green Lantern series coming out. I don't know when. I know that it's probably still.
Yeah, because that's actually a good idea for it. That's how they didn't do that earlier on. Is it where? Because they're supposed to be cops in space. So yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so they said it's going to be based on True Detective style on HBO, and then also this was more of a video game one similar to RDS. Arcane Season 2 is coming out in November. So
yes. That was really good.
Yes,
that was really good.
I forgot about that. That's a good shout.
When you said that, I actually thought you meant True Detective, but they're doing Green Lantern.
Yeah, no, they're literally doing
the brick.
Yeah. No. That last True Detective was a brick. I think it was a brick, bro.
Arcane is a very good. If anyone hasn't watched it on Netflix, I would watch it.
Some of the best animation I've ever seen.
I haven't watched it, but my friends.
Antonio, you've got to watch it.
And also, that animation is outstanding.
And also, that's a good example of like because the source material for that is scanned. So that's a good example of like when you can actually have good writers. Like, so I don't give any excuse for Disney where. You guys have got scanned source material, and yet somehow you've been able to write a good story, do incredible world building, and like deliver episode after episode. Like, why can't Marvel, Disney, etc., other companies do that?
I saw the trailer for Alien Romulus.
Manny, drop a brick on yourself.
No.
I saw the trailer.
Drop a brick on yourself. Drop 2 bricks on yourself.
What a horrible take. What a horrible take.
Where's the
bro? I've seen. The issue with Romulus is very simple.
They're copying Alien.
It's like the beauty about Alien is we didn't know what it was. Yeah. So when we were like, oh wow, what is this? And then James Cameron's like, bro, I can't copy that. I've got to go a whole new route. So let me just make it an action movie.
Yeah.
Romulus, bro, it's like it's just another horror movie. So what's the excitement?
They're copying the first Alien movie.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're in space and we finally see
it's the same crew. We go there, face huggers.
And then everyone's like, "Wait, what does this thing do? Oh, it's a face hugger. Don't let it get on your face."
It's like watching a Pokemon and Ash Ketchum failing to over and over again. That's basically what it is. Seeing that is Gabby. That's what.
So Nomad, what are you looking forward to the most? Nomad, talk to me. What film or comic book are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to the next Superman movie. I'm a DC guy, so I'm looking forward to the Penguin series.
Nomad, have you seen Superman suits? Have you seen his suits?
No one gives a shit. I'm waiting for the movie. I'm waiting for the first trailer. No one cares.
You don't care about Superman's suit?
Not from the stills. Not from the stills. I want the first trailer. I want to see the movie.
Okay, you know, that's fair. That's fair. See, for me, as much as I do, I'd like the suits. I will judge based on the trailer.
Yeah.
AJ, do you remember some of the earliest stills from the first X-Men movie, all the way back in 1999-2000? It looked like something from a TV show, like a B-budget TV show.
Oh, no, true. No, and also, no, this is what I'll give Superman. What's that moron called? The guy who directed Watchmen and 300.
Zack Snyder.
That guy's a flipping idiot.
Yeah.
And Man of Steel is a film made by a child, an immature child. So what's good is that James Gunn at least has half a brain cell, which is what that Snyder doesn't have. Because, bro, Man of Steel, Tyler, are you stupid? This is Superman. A guy who fights for good. How do you have Superman literally wrecking a whole city full of people?
But Zack Snyder said he wanted Batman to, you know, be subjected to sexual violence in a jail. That's what he said.
Bro, Zack Snyder also hates Superman. Zack Snyder hates Superman.
That has to go to jail, bro. That guy's go to jail. Wait, sorry, Nomad.
So as I was saying, finally we can put that behind us. Thankfully, we can put that behind us. So
yes,
I'm a DC guy. I'm waiting for Superman. I'm waiting for the second Batman movie. Let's see where it goes. I'm waiting for the Penguin show.
That looks good.
Hold on.
That looks really good.
Wait.
So
I had Penguin
and also the second season of Sandman on Netflix. The first season was decent.
Oh,
so
is there a second season?
Yeah, we're getting the second season. So it's gonna be decent. I was a huge fan of the lore from the comics.
No. It's not. Okay, so you're anti MCU.
Not really, because anti like 99% of the MCU, you can say, because for me, Captain America: Winter Soldier is still one of the greatest comic book movies of all time.
Yes,
I don't care what everyone says.
Better than Dark Knight.
It's right up there. It's right up there. It's right up there.
I don't know about that one, HH. I love it.
No.
I don't know about that one.
We can have this discussion with him, but guys, Dark Knight it's not that good.
HH, do you think Dark Knight Rises is better?
Joker carried the film.
Yes, Joker carries that entire film.
What is better, Rises or Dark Knight?
Sorry.
It just let us wait for a single Marvel movie to get a single Oscar win, and then we could, compare.
I think you can make the argument that the Cap trilogy was better than the Batman trilogy.
100%.
Agreed.
Bro, that's more on Nolan tried to get Batman to nuke himself in broad daylight in Dark Knight Rises. Wait, hold on. Do you know how dumb you have to be? How do you make Batman fight in snow? Clear daylight and snow. Are you stupid?
Captain America Civil War wasn't even a Captain America movie.
Oh,
It was. It's wrapped up.
It was an Avengers movie. It was an Avengers movie.
Guys, look, but I'm out. Peace out, guys. Peace out.